All right, all right. What's going on, everybody? We are live. We are live. Come on in. Come on in. Listen, everybody, before we get started, if you are watching this, please make sure that you share this video, like it, share it, love it. You know, all that. You know, all the things. Make sure that people know we are live right now. Call your mama, call your brother, call your cousin, call Bookie, your dog, call everybody and let them know that we are live right now. Welcome everybody to the album preview live show. It's your boy Derrick Huggins here, along with my beautiful. the illustrious. She saves sometimes, y'all. She is nationally syndicated host of Inspirations with Carmina, the lovely Carmina Barnett. Now, who else would I have to do this with me but you?
And you know how excited I get about our independent artists when they have new music and being able to be a voice for them and put it out there. You know, I was in there, no question.
Yes, you were. And I appreciate that so very much. Look, y'all, we are so excited about what's happening, and we're going to get to everything that we need to get to. But I want to first make sure that you guys know, please like, please share, please love, heart, do all of those things. Make sure that you let everybody know. As y'all know how Facebook and YouTube is, especially, the more people that you share and engage, the more they will let people know that we're on. So please do that if you can. Right now, you can go to my page. You can also go to the Avidity Awards page and share this broadcast, this live stream, and let everybody know we are live on the air right now. I'm so excited about this. This is an incredible opportunity for those of you that don't know what we're doing tonight. We're doing something so special, something that's really been on my heart since the inception of the award show 10 years ago. Wow, Carmina, can you believe it's been 10
In years.
years? Carmina, you were there with this journey from the very beginning.
And I
Before,
was
yeah.
22 at the time, Saints. Yep.
Right. Since this was just a concept, and I so just to see how God has blessed the Avidity Awards platform over the years is incredible. But we're here tonight because we're doing something that has been on my heart a long time to do, and now we're finally here. So the moment is here. What we have done, you guys, is we have assembled a compilation album
Mhm.
that is going to be brought to you by Avidity TV, our record label. And I'm so excited about it. This album is featuring some amazing artists. Oh my God. Some y'all know very well. Some you may not know just yet, but you will know them once this album drops. All
Mhm.
right. This is the Avidity Awards Compilations 2024, Volume 1. Yes, Volume 1, which means there's a Volume 2 coming, right? All
Mhm.
right. And so I'm excited because the performers that are featured on this album performed at our 8th annual Avidity Awards show that happened in New Orleans, Louisiana in January of 2024. And I'm really excited to share the music with you guys tonight. We are going to preview the music. That means we ain't going to play all of it.
Snippet.
Glory to God.
Snippet.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna play y'all. Look, we're gonna play up to a minute. Glory to God. And then you need to make sure that you go over and stream and download it once it drops, which it will drop on Friday, May the 9th, everybody. Friday, May the 9th. But right now, for all of my iTunes users, please go over and pre-order it right now. You can pre-order it on iTunes right now. All you have to do, go over there to iTunes in the search bar, put Avidity Awards. You will see it pop up. Click your pre-order, and boom. The best part about it, I mean, you ain't got to pay for it today.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Ah, y'all know how iTunes work, right? On the day that it downloads, then Apple will come like a thief in the night and take your 9.90. Praise God.
Well, two things now. We got to say hello to Tiffany. Tiffany
Yes,
in the chat. Y'all know Tiffany's part of the family, so we got to give her some
absolutely.
love. And then number two, I know we got to talk about this music, but can I deviate just maybe just a little bitty teeny tiny bit?
You may,
Because
you
they're
may.
used to hearing us say Avidity Awards or the Avidity Academy or different things like that. But I heard Avidity TV. Now tell the people, what is
Yeah.
Avidity TV all about?
Yes, indeed. So another thing that I'm really super excited about, everybody, we just launched officially on excuse me, I almost said October. You know where my mind is. On March 31st, Carmina, we launched Avidity TV, which is a multi-platform network that has all kind of content on it. Everything from podcasts to featured videos, music videos. We have documentaries, we have movies, and all of that good stuff. And the best part, Carmina, is that it is free. Touch your neighbor and say it's free.
Come on, come on.
Ah, come
Ah,
on, somebody.
goodness.
Right? It is free. You can download it. And let me tell you where it's available. You can get it on iPhone. Go to your app store, you download Avidity TV. It's absolutely free. Not only is it free, Carmina, to download it, it's free to not only subscribe, but it is free to watch.
Yes.
That's free across the board. That's three frees. Come
Mm-hmm.
on, somebody.
That
So
blessed me 3 times. Mhm.
you can get it on iTunes. You can get it on Android. So all my Android users, you guys can go over to your Google Play Store and download it on your Android phone or tablet. You also can get it if you have a Roku TV, smart TV. You can get Avidity TV for free. Again, just download it and you can watch it on your Roku TV. And for those of you who have Apple TV devices, you can watch it on your Apple TV smart device. You can also watch it on
Save,
Amazon Fire TV, Carmina. What?
the save folk got Apple. I'm sorry.
That part. I'm just saying, I ain't, we were trying to, do y'all dirty too much, but I'm just kind of letting y'all know, that's how I go down. But you can also get it on Apple Fire TV devices, and you can get it on your Fire Stick. So if for all of y'all, my Fire Stick TV people
Mhm.
that have your Fire Sticks, go ahead, go over there and search the App Store for Amazon, and you can get Avidity TV for free. And for all of y'all, you say you don't have no smartphone, you don't have no iPhone, you don't have no iPad, you don't have no tablet. Carmina, we got something for those people too.
Okay.
Do you know what we got for those people?
What
Those
we got?
people can go to their laptop or their desktop computer. Now, don't be doing it at work, y'all, because I don't need y'all fired because I ain't got nowhere for you to live and I don't have nowhere for you to work. Praise God. But but on your own time and on your own laptop and desktop computer, you can go to aviditytv.com also and you can watch it from there as well. The only thing is, guys, before you watch the content, you have to subscribe
Yeah.
to watch the content. That's the thing. But guess what? Subscription is free.
That free blesses me.
Did it bless you?
That
Hey,
blesses.
look. So scan the QR code right now. It will take you to our link tree, and you have all of the options there where you can download it. You can download it right now on your smartphones. So you guys want to go ahead and take advantage of that. Go on over and do that for us, and we will appreciate you so very much. So thank you guys again for those all of you that's tuning in. I see you guys. I see Tiffany. I see shout out to Marie Sanders. We got Terry Hallam, who
Terry.
is a member of Team Avidity. We have Alexa, my executive assistant for Avidity TV and Avidity Awards, is on.
Hold
And
on, hold on. Why
yeah,
is Alexa shouting out Android? Like
oh,
Alexa all in the chat, just cheering on the
see,
Android community.
see, well,
Alexa.
see, you have to understand about Alexa. Alexa is equal opportunity, so she just, she try to just be a blessing to everybody, and
Okay.
so that's what it is. She just love everybody. Shout
Okay.
out to everybody. Let us know in the chat
Alexa.
where you guys are watching us from tonight. What part of the city, the state, the country that you are watching from. I see somebody's already scanned the QR code for Video TV. We appreciate that
Mhm.
so very much. Oh, I see my boy Micah Lee, my brother from another mother, is here. Micah Lee has joined the chat.
Nice.
So yes, so Avidity TV will tell you a lot more about it in a minute, and I will also, guys, let you see a preview of Avidity TV. I will show you here the platform. You can see what we have to offer. So that'll be coming a little later in the show. So without further ado, Carmina, look, we here.
We here. And you know what? Can I talk about this? Because you
You
said
can.
it's 10 years for the Avidity Awards. And so to see it has grown to this level,
Yes.
whoever thought TV, whoever thought all the amazing things that are happening with the organization? I mean, y'all, listen, Avidity Nation is not playing with y'all.
No, we're not. We are not
love
indeed.
it. I love it. This it's just such a blessing to see. So thank the Lord for letting me even be on the sideline watching it all happen. I love it. I love it.
Well, like I told you, you were one of the early people that I called when I first started the whole Avidity thing, everything. And back then, it wasn't even called the Avidity Awards; it was called the Key of Gospel Awards.
Mhm.
And Carmina was one of the very first calls I made, and had advised me on how to get started. And we kicked it off, and she's been riding shotgun ever since. If I even wanted to kick out, I couldn't because she just attached to the hip. She just gonna pop up and just be like, "Bam, I'm here. Put me to work. Let's see what we got to do." But one of the things I will tell you, to your credit, Carmina, I really appreciate you. You have always made yourself available to us in whatever capacity, whatever Team Avidity is doing. If you're able to do it, you have been there to do that. So I just want to say, give you your flowers and appreciate you and thank you for all that you have done for Team Avidity. We thank you so very much. Yeah, don't get the crying out. Get the crying. All right. So also everybody, so again, as I told you, we have the compilation album that's coming out. And again, you can scan the QR code on your screen and it will take you to iTunes and you can download or rather pre-order the Avidity Awards Compilations 2024 Volume 1 album. And you can do that right now. So please, ma'am, please, sir, go on over to iTunes and make sure that you guys scan that and run that up. All right. Can y'all do that for us? I know you can, and I know you will. I appreciate you guys so very much. All right. So, Carmina,
Mhm.
we're going to be previewing some great music tonight. We're going to be talking to these artists that are here with us. I see some are already here. I know our first conversation, we're going to start with B.Slade, and then we're going to start with Robyn McGhee as well, initially to get things going because B is going to, he is preparing for a big show. We'll talk to him about that in a minute. The B.Slade experience at the Wingate in Las Vegas, but I'm gonna let him tell y'all all about that, all about the things and
Wow.
everything. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and welcome him to the show right now. One and only, y'all. This man, what can I say about him? He's everything. Y'all know, the resume speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Here he is joining us now. What's going on, B? Good to see you, man.
Well, I'm glad to be here, but I will not be at the Wingate. I will be at the Westgate. So I want
West,
to make sure that y'all going to be sending all my customers to the wrong hotel. They unfollowed me on all of my social media, all because you want to send them to a fresh Wingate. Is that how you feel about it? I don't feel like I'm an award winner.
Wait a minute, B. Let me tell you something. When I tell you, you know how they always tell you in church, you do not know what I've been through just to get here. Like that, if that was ever a day I've had, today is that day. When I tell you, I'm surprised I didn't tell the people you're gonna be at the win, man of God. I'm just saying. So
But
bear with me. My apologies.
he gave you
I
such gentle
can't.
correction. I loved it. He was
I,
just like,
I,
No,
I
no,
loved it
no.
too.
No, it's okay. You know, we all family here. This is the Avidity family. So you who knows what's gonna happen in our live shows. You just gotta be ready and stay
You
ready.
right.
got to be ready. That's how it
Yeah.
goes. So tell us. So let's go ahead and start. First of all, you are a multi-award winner. You have so many credits to your name, so many accolades, Emmy nominations, Grammy nominations, Stellar Award wins, Dove Award. I mean, just so many things. Really quickly, let's talk about.
No,
Speaking
no,
of where you're going to be.
two Emmy wins. Listen
Oh,
to
excuse
me.
me. See,
If
I done got it wrong again. I just
No, come back. Come back. Come back,
listen to
friend.
me correcting you though. Listen.
let me. I tell you what. This is how we're going to do it. I'm going to let
No,
you tell
no, no,
us
no. It was
what you
just
got.
that you said nominations. I just want to make sure y'all knew I won them. I have Grammy nominations. You're right about that. But I have won two Emmy awards and I have a daytime Emmy nomination.
Nice. Nice.
So see, Carmina, see how much better it is when he tells us himself what he has.
You were already on a roll. I was just making sure we got it right. You had them going to the Wyndham first. Listen,
Carmina, I can
my
tell
boy
you
is working
what I
so hard.
what I can
He's
tell you,
like,
Carmina, is I'm not going to hear the last of that. I can tell you that right now.
That's why
no,
I'm
this
trying to
is coming up
apologize
in
for you. We sorry.
this.
He is
We
going to
gonna
make
be
fun of
on
me
different.
forever for that.
No, no, no. We be on different meetings and stuff for radio, TV, everything, award shows. Like he's like multi Renaissance man. And out of
Mhm.
nowhere, something randomly will come up that was from 2 weeks ago. We'll just be busting up about it. So we have that type of report anyway. So it's just this is what we do anyway.
I
Yeah.
love
Absolutely. So without further ado, why don't we talk a little bit about what you got going on right now?
this.
So we know the B-Slade experience. Tell us about that show that's coming up on in May. So
Cinco
talk
de
about
Mayo
that.
weekend, Cinco de Mayo weekend, and May 3rd, it is a power pack 2 hour show. I'm so excited. It's at the same place where Elvis Presley had his residency from 1969 to 1976. Barbara Streisand's been there. Barry Manilow's been there. Stephanie Mills was just there. Toto's gonna be there. Air Supply, and now yours truly among those legends. I'm doing my first debut show in Las Vegas. First one. I've been to Vegas. I performed there before, but I have not been able to bring my own solo show to the situation. So I'm very, very excited, and I would appreciate the Avidity family getting out to Las Vegas because it's not a residency yet. But prophetically, we speak that, but it's just a one night only. So you got to get them tickets over at Ticketmaster. B.Slade Experience. I have 5 train stops, 5 different genres and vibes that we're going to. And stop number 4 is called Hensley and Nell. And that's when I take them to my San Diego roots and church. We're going to bring it to Vegas. I'm so excited about that.
We're excited about it too. So I will be there, and I can tell you there are several members of Team Avidity that will be in Las
Let's
Vegas to see
go.
your one night show in May. We will be there. I know Terry's coming, her sister. I'm coming. Like several
Oh
of us are
my
coming.
God.
So we're gonna be in the building. You will definitely have some
Hey,
people you know, familiar faces that will be screaming
I'm
and
so
acting
glad.
crazy.
because it's crazy. Listen, it's gonna be a very, very fun show. You're gonna have a good time. It's a family show, so you don't have to worry about any craziness. Anyone can come. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Well, I'm excited about that. So I also am excited the fact that you are stepping out in this way, and I want to agree with you that that's a residency that's coming. I know that's something that we talked
Amen.
about a long
A
time. It's
long
something
time,
that,
bro.
yeah, that you've been working on, something that you desire, and so we're manifesting that with you that it's coming. It's very
Yes.
soon. I believe that
Yes.
after they see you, because the people need to understand what they're getting when they see you.
Oh yeah. Especially this
It's
time. The
it's
visuals are
so
gonna be
much.
crazy, bro. Like
Yeah.
the band, just the look, the vibe, just the way the visuals look. It's very next level high production. And I have my tech meetings and everything. You know how it is. You got to do your tech meetings with production and sound. You've done the Avidity Awards all these years. You know how much work it takes to put together an award show, let alone a full show. And I have to commend you on the job that you've done carrying so much to make so many people's dreams come true. And then also, if you go to plushboyapparel.store, you can get the actual vibrate, 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 vibrate
Wait,
to the
this is
Lord.
like retro. This is like retrograde type stuff going on.
I was like, what is it?
Berkeley, you ain't supposed to be in retrograde right now. You supposed to be
No,
doing
it
something else.
is. You already know. We're almost out of
Oh,
it, though. Oh
yes,
Jesus! But
yes.
this is one of the things. I just pressed this one up. This from Plush Boy, and so you can just go on there and get the B.Slade Experience T-shirt. If you rock it there, you're gonna get a shout out. There's also a VIP package available where they get to come to my sound check for a couple of songs,
Oh,
pictures, chill. We give them a little snack, little special things that no one else gets, and then they get to go to the show too. So you can add that VIP package on if you want to. That's a whole vibe.
little snack 'em. All right,
Yes, it's a
so
little
we got
something
to.
extra.
Okay, so we already know we got to do the VIP situation. Team of Video, y'all know how when we fall up in there, we got to fall up in there real thick and
Y'all
make it.
coming in thick, like
Yes.
dressed to the nines with a purpose, anointed on fire, ready to turn over tables. That's what
Okay,
y'all
B,
do.
but B, can I come in my 1979 Kojic Holy Convocation powder blue leisure suit with the white patent leather shoes and the coordinating belt? Because you know you got to
You gotta coordinate. You gotta
coordinate.
coordinate. I actually it would fit perfectly in so many of my sequences, so I might be rocking it myself in one of those train stops. So yeah, if you want to go there, you can. I think you should rock some of your own gear. I love what you're doing with this channel too. How you went over to the QR code. Can we show them where they need to go if they want to get to? Can we show
Yes,
those again?
yes, we can. Just
Because
one second. Let me get all
Derrick
of
has had a vision a very, very, very long time,
Mhm.
and I've been working with him, I'm talking about decades now. And he has had a vision in spite of what everybody else is saying. And he thinks of so many other people before himself. And just to see him not giving up on his hopes and his dreams, he's over here with this Avidity TV. We have to support this brother the way he supports us, the way he uses his own money to make sure people get to where they're trying to go, even he'll go without to make sure they have. This is your opportunity to get on here, scan this code, support the project, of course, but also this project and venture. This guy's going to go to the top, and you don't want to hop on a moving train. You want to support before everybody say, yeah, yeah, yeah. As soon as you make it, now everybody want to take credit for it. Here's your opportunity to get him at the ground level of something that's going to be a household name, a global sensation. This brother's been on a mission for a long time. So scan that QR code over there, download Avidity TV. They have all types of documentaries, never
them.
before seen footage, different artist interviews and things of that nature. So get into it. This boy's doing things.
I appreciate you even giving that plug, and we'll don't worry everybody, we will be plugging it throughout the show.
Yes.
And you also can go to our link tree, everybody, to get all of the different links to the various platforms. It's all in one place, so you can go to linktree / Avidity TV, and it will give you all of the directions where you need to go to get
Right.
it, and it's free. Carmina? Did we say that enough?
I'm living on that.
Great.
I'm
It's
living.
free 99. Y'all know y'all love free 99. It should be a crash. Like Apple should be crashing, Android, a Fire TV, Roku, like everything needs to be crashing tonight. because we are telling you Avidity TV is free. And as B said, we have documentaries, we have movies, we have videos, music videos.
Mhm.
B is on there. His
Hmm.
I Am a Man video is on there. Like, I'm just telling you
I'm gonna be
guys.
giving them exclusive. Nobody has, you guys. So just know
So,
it's like this is what they don't know. Like the way we work, I know that scarcity creates demand. That's part of one of my company's logos.
mhm.
And when you can't get it everywhere, it's only at a certain particular place, you can bring the eyeballs to the yard. So I'm doing everything I can. I'm sure all the other artists who are on this compilation will also be involved with their own projects and specialty interviews and things. So I'm looking forward to learning more about how you're doing this, your own documentary. I'm looking forward to seeing your behind the scenes shows of how you do all these things every day. I don't know how you do it, but you do it some kind of way with the help of God. And we're just also proud of y'all. Keep going. Do not stop. You got it.
I
I
love it.
definitely would not be stopping. And again, I just appreciate you. You've been rocking with me even from the very first time you did our show back when it was the Key of Gospel Awards.
Yeah.
I think it was our third year, and you
Mhm.
came and headlined for us then. Now
That was
let's.
bad too, man. You had the sound, the lights, and everything. Like he always does it. Like he understands production. That's one thing I like about Avidity, the whole movement. It's the ambition for me. It's the ambition. It's like how are you this audacious to think independently without any backing, without any management or agency of your own vision that God is giving you, following and seeing that thing through, and it be at the level of production that you do it. That first Avidity Awards that I came to, man, the band was on point. They were well rehearsed. The lights were incredible. All of the acts that showed up were literally supporting each other, not hating on each other, but showing real love for each other. That's very rare, but that's the community that Derrick has put together all these years. It's a big community, and I'm so proud, just so proud to be a part. And
I,
congrats on this compilation, brother. This is
I
amazing.
look, man. I just again, I can't tell you what a lot of people. I promise y'all, we're going to preview the music. Don't worry. But I have to take the time and really show B the love that he deserves, because what a lot of you guys don't know, people who know me personally know this because I've told them this. But what a lot of you guys don't know is that years ago, we've been friends now since 2006,
That's right.
and this way y'all before I was just a little country bumpkin preacher back then. I wasn't doing anything at all. Like, I wasn't doing promotions, I wasn't doing event promotions or any of that. And so when I met B, he was one of the first ones to really speak into my life and prophesy to me that I would be doing all the things that I'm doing today.
Right now.
So yeah, so fast forward almost 20 years, 19 years exact, since that time, and to see, and what I'm just thankful about is that you are here to see for yourself what's
Yes.
happening, the things that God gave
Yes.
you to share with me all those years ago, and to see how it's all going down. It's
Amazing.
really, it almost makes me want to cry, but I'm gonna try to be a
Yeah.
thug tonight and not do that.
It's all you thugs need hugs.
But I want to, everybody in the chat, please show B some love. If for
Hey.
nothing else, I can say this without, and he knows this ain't no cap. I've been telling him this for years,
Yeah.
for decades now. I told him there would be no Avidity anything for all of you artists that have been blessed by or benefited from any platform that's Avidity. I credit and tip my hat to this man sitting before you today. That's no cap. That's straight up
Because I
true.
believe.
Yeah,
I've
Yeah,
always believed.
yeah,
I've always believed in this dude.
yeah. He has.
that's beautiful.
And he's always, and what I love about him, he's not only just said it in words, but he's done it in deed. Like, he's shown every single time he's shown up for me when I've needed him to show up. And I just appreciate you
And vice
so
versa.
much.
Like just know like you can't get things back unless you're putting it out.
Right.
You know, so many people contact folks when they need something, but they don't have relationship or fellowship outside of their immediate career or personal needs. They don't see past that. They don't check on the actual heart of the human and the circumstance of that person. We've been friends. So
Yes,
relationships are very important in this business. If I can just say this, Derek, that
you can.
it's good to remember people's birthdays. It's good to remember special times in other people's lives
Mm.
that you need their help. Let them know you don't just want to use them as an appliance. Show them that you really care about their soul and their spirit and their contribution to ministry and worldwide production. Because it takes a lot to keep going and getting up every day. And it's a shame that some people only ring Either they heard something about you or they want something from you. That's not how you're going to move forward in this. It's a relationship based business. It's about the size of a high school. If you think about it, out of the whole industry, the actual size of the ones doing the stuff in the entertainment industry is about the size of a high school. So you have to treat everyone right. You have to, whoever you seeing going up, you will see coming down. The least of them may be the mogul next month. Just because they know one now and you making fun of their little thing, the next thing you know, you turn around and they done turn into Tyler Perry on you. That's what this brother's about to do.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, get into folks and support folks ahead of time. Don't wait till it blows up and then you want to hop on for the ride.
Right.
Here's your chance to show now. It's going to help your friends. Your friends are artists. Your friends, your cousins are artists. Your uncles are artists.
Yeah. I again, I just appreciate that because that's what this is all about. When I started this platform, everything that I do with all of the Avidity platforms has primarily been one goal in mind, which is to platform, to advocate for, to advance the cause of the independent artist. And when I say
Yes.
the independent artist, I'm not talking about the ones who had a label deal and now are independent. I
Right.
want to be very specific.
Absolutely.
Although I'm for them too. We love them too.
No, but
You
you're
know,
talking about indie.
indie, like been in the trenches, struggling, trying to make ends meet. Hold on, let me plug my Mac in, y'all, because
We don't
I
want to
don't want
lose
my
no
computer to.
power.
Yeah, we don't want to lose no power in Jesus' name. All
Well, while you
right.
do that, B.Slade, you're getting a lot of love in the chat. Everybody's just sending love your way. They say you still got that preach on you. You still got
Oh
it.
yeah, that ain't going nowhere.
Now,
that's
here's what
that's
I
what
want
gives
to know.
me
Here's
my
what I want
power.
to know. With Avidity TV, I mean, you are one of the most creative people in the earth. Are you going to give us like a behind B.Slade show or maybe a day in
Yes.
the life or something like that?
Well, I think it would be a good idea because the actual show, I mean, I've been to the Avidity Awards and it's wonderful and everybody loves it. The pre-shows are always good too. But the real show is watching this dude have 18 hats on in the back. The real show is the shenanigans of for thinking you was supposed to enter in from this side like I did on one of the songs, but my battery wasn't on my mic, and I'm booking doing this an Olympic sprint trying to get to the other side, and then come out the other side and look like praise the
Oh,
Lord, everybody. No, you was just about to miss your cue. That's what I want to see. Put
Okay.
that on Avidity TV. We want to see what it takes to make this happen. I think that'll be a great show, and I'm gonna contribute my own behind the scenes to the network as well. Give you guys some exclusive stuff that you've never seen because I think as an independent artist, it's important to show people the nitty gritty of it all. It's not glamorous. We make it look easy, but it is not easy. We're using our rent money to pay for lights. We're
real talk,
using our card payments to take care of sound. You got
Yeah,
to understand.
real talk,
that's real. Yeah.
So
for
when we
real.
see it pay off, it means a lot to us. If
Mhm.
someone gives you a bicycle, you'll be like, "Oh, thank you, it's really nice." But if you earn that bicycle because you've been putting in that work, the littlest thing that you see that turns into fruition and manifests, you're so grateful for that because you know the work that went in there. So I think I would love to contribute to that type of BTS type of footage or programming on Avidity TV for sure.
Well, we
Well,
got a name for you in the chat. Somebody said it needs to be called the Made for Slade Show.
I love that.
They done
Okay,
gave you
made for
a name.
Slade Show.
They done
Okay.
I love that.
I love that.
I
That's
love
great.
that.
That's good.
Made for Slade. Okay.
Yeah, I love
Let me
that.
find out.
Right? So, but B, I appreciate you again. And not only was he doing those things, but he not only did he perform at the Avidity Awards, but that particular year in the eighth year, but he also hosted. And so, to B's point, and I promise y'all, we're moving on. But I just want to say this thing too. To B's point about the work and the rigor, the things that you guys don't see behind the scenes. Oh man, it's a lot. And you will see some of that play out over as we go further along, and certainly for the show that's coming up in Baltimore this year is our 10th anniversary show, our school days theme show. It's a collegiate theme show,
That's cool.
and you guys will see you will definitely see the behind the scenes workings. And to B's point, 18,000 hats, teleprompter going out last minute, you name it, all kind of stuff is going on. Folks supposed to be there, that's not, and so you have to work on the fly. You have to rewrite the script on the fly. So much is going on that you guys are not seeing behind the scenes. You just see the production. You see all of the, the great performances, and credit and kudos to all of our artists that have graced our stage over the years. Because you guys make us all look good and help us shine. And I got to make sure I shout out Team Avidity, all of the people that work behind the scenes with me at the Avidity Awards, Avidity TV, anything Avidity that I'm doing. I want to shout them out. They're in the chat. So Elton Taylor, our COO, is in there. Shout out to Tiffany, our Director of Artist Relations, is here. I know Terry, our Quartet Division President. She's also our Executive Director for Avidity TV. Alexa, all of you guys, thank you guys so much for all that you do to help hold my arms up so that I can do the things that I need to do. All right. So with that being said, we're going to hear our first preview, Carmina,
Yes.
by this man that's sitting here before us.
Uh-huh.
He has a song. You tell us, B. Tell us
Yes,
about this song
it's
and
a
what it
song
means.
called Witness, looking in the building, trying to find a witness. This my favorite verse is the second verse. Talked about, I drink my water and I mind my business. What people think about me don't matter to me. And if you agree with what I'm saying, let me hear you say yes. I'm looking in the building trying to find a witness that loves the Lord like I do. And I just miss very urban music that's celebrating the excitement of being saved. You don't hear a lot of urban music talking about how fun it is to be a Christian, how fun it is to love the Lord. We don't get a lot of that. So I said, let me make something that gets people going for the summer. And then I flipped it and did a special remix specifically for the Avidity Awards. And until tonight, this preview, it has not been available to the public. So you guys are really getting something exclusive right now.
Well, and here's the thing. I'll be honest with you guys. I only had prepared like a minute snippet of each song to play because I was trying to make sure you guys really went over and pre-ordered the album. Because they were like, well, child, I can just go and watch the replay. I don't need to pre-order the album.
I
I'm like,
don't need
I don't need it. Where the background singers?
We need y'all to pre-order. Pre-order space.
So we do want you to pre-order,
Right.
and not to get out ahead of B, but I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that we had only prepared 1 minute snippets of each song because it is a preview.
Yeah.
We didn't want to give you the whole enchilada. We
That's
want
right.
you to pre-order the album so that way when it comes out, you can enjoy it as many times as you want to. And when I tell you, it is absolutely worth the order. Okay, this song alone. So we're gonna just give y'all a little taste of Witness, and this is the rather the Avidity Awards remix. However, you only got a 1 minute snippet. So here we go. Let's get it.
I've been looking in the building, trying to find a witness. And if you really love the Lord, let me hear you say yes. Now wave your hands from side to side. Let me hear you say yes. No testing, ain't no testimony, but I know I'm gonna pass the test. When the devil, he say no, no, God says yes. Yeah. Now wave your hands side to side. Let me hear you say yes. Looking in the building, trying to find a witness. Yes, can I get a witness? Yes, can I get a witness?
Hey,
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 hey! Let me
hey,
tell
That was
y'all something.
5 seconds. I can give us some more seconds.
Listen, when I tell you that I remember when B first sent it to me, because we worked this at radio and still making impact to this day.
Thank you for
And
that.
yes, of course, absolutely. And I want to just ask you, I know you already kind of gave a synopsis of the song, but
Mhm.
what inspired the remix part of it? And if you don't mind, tell them, since they didn't really get to hear the remix side of it yet,
Yeah.
tell them what inspired the remix and what all you did and what it's about.
Well, because the Avidity Awards there's an energy on it, not just at the show, but also on the carpet. It's like pandemonium. Like there's like four shows and two shows. You know what I'm saying? There's a pre-show and the real show, but then there's like the red carpet, which is the energy. You can feel it. Everyone's showing up, just like I think it was Michael Lee was like the correspondent the
Yes.
on the 8th year. But I'm telling you, like everybody who came in there was falling out on you, right? So I was like, okay, how can I bring that energy to the end of this song? Because award shows when I was coming up, they would have special versions that weren't on the album, and you couldn't find it anywhere except for this particular award show, like an American Music Awards or MTV Music Awards, be a special part that you had never heard anywhere else before. So I was like, let me have this moment where only at the Avidity Awards would you hear this particular part. And so I just basically took it to Texas a little bit. They have this thing called screw music, and that means you slow it down. And so I was like, well, let me see if I can take this song and then like slow it down a little bit and just let it, and then throw some choreo on there. And he let me do my thing. When I showed up to the sound check, the band was incredible, well rehearsed. Shout out to Morgan and the entire crew. Your musical director, second to none. Matter of fact, he got hired. My music director got hired because I met him at the Avidity Awards. He did such a good job at his event that I said, "Hey man, can you be my MD on the road?" And he's so busy, he's so talented. But I'm saying that's the caliber of people who show up to the Avidity Awards. And I knew if he said this band was gonna be hot, I was like, if that's the case, let me make this special version so that the band can go off at the end and the drummer just going ham.
Shout out to Pierre,
Woo!
Pierre
Pierre
Vaughn.
killed it that
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
So I'm just saying that's what I did it. I did it for the band so the musicians can also express their gifts to God. Because a lot of times we only focus on the artist, but I love creating moments for the musicians, the Levites, to actually be able to flex their skills. And this was that song.
This is so dope, man. Again, I just every time you send me something that you've done, I'm like, who is this guy? Like, how do I know you? How know you this many years and have just seen the impressive, incredible, just out of this world body of work that you've put together? Your catalog is insane. Like,
Thank you, brother.
honestly, it would take most artists 3 or 4 lifetimes to produce the amount of work that you've produced for us over the last 25, 30 years. It's
Thank you,
just,
brother.
that's crazy. But just again, thank you for your effort to this project. And also definitely want to make sure I shout out Morgan Turner, our MD. To your point, he is super
Yes.
duper busy, always
Yes.
with somebody. And I get it because he's just that
He's
dude
that
like that.
good. He's
He's
that
that
good.
good. Yeah, that boy good. Yeah,
He's
that
that
boy good.
good. Oh yeah, one more time,
Yeah.
y'all. Please, May 3rd, come see me in Las Vegas. All right, the Westgate, not Wyndham, the Westgate Hotel, May 3rd. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster, and it's a 2-hour show with 5 different segments. Come see your boy play live. It's not a residency yet. He spoke that it will be. We're going to receive that,
Yeah.
but it's one night only. So, in addition to supporting the Avidity Awards compilation album, please also, if you are available, please come on out to Las Vegas and see me.
Absolutely. Well, look, we can't let you go just yet because I got one more person we need to bring on, and that's
Uh
Robyn
oh.
McGhee, who you
Hey.
worked with. And we're gonna talk to her as well. So I want to make sure that we
Okay.
get y'all on. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta give a hat tip to Amber Shaw, who gave her the nickname the True Alto. That's none other than Robyn McGhee. That's my girl. Here she go, y'all. Let's welcome her. Robyn!
Robyn.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi, B.Slade. Oh my
What's up? Represent. I'm
goodness.
hugging you.
Hi, everybody.
Well,
Aw.
as you can see, she got her fur children are in the background.
Yes, they have been
The
trying to get
babies
out
don't.
since
They
y'all
know when you're
started.
on live.
They
Yes.
they gotta have their time in the spotlight. Do
Yes.
this really quickly. So, B, you and Robyn got a chance to work together on a song. I want you to talk about it first, and then I'm going to ask Robyn to talk about it as well. So, tell us a little about this song.
Well, first of all, I was hoping she didn't want the song so I could have it. Let's just keep it a
Ah.
buck.
That's
Derrick will
true.
tell you. I was like,
That really
please tell me
happened.
she don't like it because I really love this song. I hope she says it sucks, it's horrible, I can't stand it. Give it to me, I'll bear it. He's
That's
like, nah,
funny.
nah, nah. He says, you'd be surprised at the type of music. She listens to all types of music. And so I wasn't sure. But the way I saw it, I was like, it would be nice to have a fun summer bop with someone they never expect to go there, especially with her catalog up to this point. I just thought it would be a nice flip. And when she told me she actually liked it, I was like, but yes, because I really wanted it for her, but I thought she would be like, nah, that's just not for me. But she's like, nah, this is me totally. I love this. Let's go. And the rest is history.
So okay, so now Robyn, tell us then. Once I came to you and said, "Hey, B.Slade is going to produce a song for you," like, what was your initial reaction?
You look so pretty. Oh my God.
Does she look amazing?
Thank you. So when you came with the song, you was like, B.Slade's gonna write you a song. I was on the phone, I was like,
Who?
who?
Who did you say?
Who? Who? It was just like, for me, you sure? Like for me. He was like, I told you I was gonna get Slade to write you a song. I told you when I first started managing, and he said it, and I was like, okay. And then he sent the song. I was like, I called Derrick back. I said, who is supposed to sing this song? Can't be me, because this is not my. Do you hear these notes? And Derrick was like, you put yourself and you can do it. He always encouraging me to go beyond limits and stuff like that. So when I heard it, I was like, hey, okay. And I always, since I've started with Derrick, I don't trust hardly anybody with music like I trust Derrick. And so he said I could do it. I said, okay, let's do it. If B.Slade thinks I can do it, let's do it. And so it was like a match made in heaven at that point, because he showed me everything. He just said, sing it. He told me how to sing it. He gave me tips on, how to approach it. It was good. It turned out to be probably one of my favorite songs to record, because it was so easy to work with somebody who understands singing and music and can instruct you. So
Well, we're going to talk a little bit more on the backside after we hear the preview of this song. We're going to talk to y'all a little bit more about B's studio process and working with you, and why that was important to you and to him. So without further ado, y'all, we're going to hear this next preview, the next song on the compilation album. This one's called I Will Bless Thee, O Lord, featuring B.Slade and A1 Bold. Let's go. Here we go.
Don't just sit there and look at me. Get loud. Get up. Get loud. Somebody dance with me. Let's go. This year is Jubilee. Every time I turn around, it's giving me a blessing. Every time I go astray, he teaches me a lesson. I ain't mad about it. Hey, with my hands lifted up and a heart full of
Hey,
yes.
man, listen. And the reason, let me tell y'all something. I did not want to. Well, two reasons I didn't want to play the whole song, all of the songs, the full songs, is because I wanted to encourage you guys to actually pre-order the album and really anticipate the album coming out. So once again, that's on Friday, you guys. Friday, May the 9th is when the album drops officially on all platforms. But look, we want to do something really special with this album, and I want to talk to you guys about it, why it's so important that you actually go pre-order. The pre-order is really going to help us. We want to really hit the Billboard Gospel Album Chart, the top 30, when this album debuts. So it's important that you guys pre-order the album. It's only $9.90. And the best part about it, you still got a few weeks to get your coins together, because they don't take your $9.99 until that day. Praise God. So I'm just saying, the Saints, sometimes.
You are
we on a
crazy,
budget,
bro.
I just want the Saints to know it's no immediate investment. Praise God.
He's like this all the time, you guys. I have to put up with this in very serious meetings. Like, we be really trying to get like work done for the Lord, and he just cuts up every time.
yes,
Oh my God. So I'm just saying. So let's talk a little bit about when you guys performed this at the Avidity Awards, of course, shout out to A1 Bold who did the incredible rap. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. I intentionally didn't play his part tonight because
I
I
know
want
that's good.
I want
Killed
yeah,
that.
he
He
killed it,
He
y'all.
killed
killed it.
that.
When me and Robyn heard it, like the whole thing put together, it was just crazy. But let's talk little bit before we talk about your studio process. Let's talk about the performance itself at the Avidity Awards that year at the eighth annual show in New Orleans. What was that night like for you, B, and then Robyn?
Hectic because as I was saying before, like my mic, I had the wrong mic or the battery or something was wrong, and I was on the wrong side of the stage. I thought I was entering from stage left, but she was entering in from stage right. And so I had to dash and run over to the other side only to find out that the mic wasn't working. So it was quite the athletic performance because something happened and we had to start over again.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
like I'm like, I'm already tired. So we had to just be super professional, turn it around. You can't really, because the crowd don't need to know what's going on. We already know what was happening. Let's get it again. And I was
Yep.
really impressed with how Robyn just like a champ just went for it again. And but one thing I did notice, even with the first take that didn't take for whatever reason, the crowd was ready to rock from the
Yes.
very beginning. When it stopped, they was like, "Oh man, what's up? Like you messing with my
Right.
jam? Like it was already their song or something." So I thought that was interesting to see cold turkey the response of the crowd. That was for me.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
Absolutely, man. It was really an electric night, despite all of the challenges and things that were going on behind the scenes. And that's one of the things people ask me all the time. Micah and I were talking one time, and he said, I'm just proud of you because I watch how you just maneuver and you just do it so cool and under pressure, like nothing's going on. You just literally, I said, well, look, I just realized, look, it's showtime. People came for a show. It's to the professionalism that B spoke of. To me, and Robyn knows this as well. Anybody that I've ever managed or worked with from an artist perspective, I always tell them at the end of the day, you have to be prepared to meet the moment. And no one cares that the teleprompter went out, your battery pack is whatever. You have to find ways to recover and do what you have to do to still pull off the performance in a way that's going to be to the level we expect it to be. And
Mhm.
so, that's just one of those things and what it was. But I think to B's point, the crowd went crazy. Even when we redid it, they act like they
Yeah.
heard it for the first time. It was incredible. So I'm just grateful for that. I don't know what happened to B. We probably gonna get him back. But let me say this as well. While we were waiting to do that, I want to shout out some people that's in the chat while we're waiting on B to get back in. Hold on, we're gonna get him back. We're gonna get him back. I think he's back now. There he is. Okay,
We
he's back.
back.
We back. So B, talk about the process in the studio, why it was important for you to take the time that you took, and kind of what you did with Robyn in the studio.
Mm. Well, first of all, she had a really nice spirit, and I it's nothing better than when you're working with an artist and you it's like a blind date. Really, you hope that the chemistry is going to work. I mean, just because someone makes good beats or someone sings real well doesn't mean that their spirits mesh well together. So I have to say that her manners, just how respectful she was of everyone in every environment she was in. I was like, okay, this is great. And then I found out she was funny. When I found out she was like she didn't really care, like she didn't take herself seriously. She took the art seriously. She took the rehearse. She obviously did the homework on the song because she wasn't in there rehearsing at a recording session. Let me tell you that. She obviously had rehearsed and did her homework. So that makes it easier for me to go and be like, all right, she has a good spirit, a good attitude. She didn't complain one time. And let me tell you, where this studio was in LA, there were steps and chutes and ladders. Let me tell you,
No, for real.
it was a trek, but it
Yeah.
was a dope studio because I like places that are eclectic and different. And just to know that she was willing to go that extra mile and down. Once we finally got to the studio, it felt like we was just at home. It's like we had hung out together like before, and that was our first time. So that's just shout out to how you were raised, how you respect yourself, and how you respect environments that you're in. Independent artists, I would take notes from this young lady because that attitude goes way further than your talent. I promise you, it really does. When your spirit's right and you're coming in there with the right frame of mind to work and get God's business done, it really does make the whole thing go well. The engineer could even feel, he's like, I had a really, he came down there, he's like, smells real good. He could feel that we were coming there on some positivity, not no mess. And I just appreciate that.
So, Robyn, let me tell you, or Carmina, do you have any questions for Robyn? I'm sorry, I just forgot you sitting there. Like, Carmina, like, you gonna let me ask a question, man?
Hey, I was enjoying the conversation.
Yeah. It's funny.
Well, Robyn, I know for you, I've just watched you grow and watched you become the artist that you are, even to continue to become. But tell me about this opportunity. I mean, being in the studio with B.Slade, who, again, I say is one of the most creative people ever. So to be able to learn from that and have that experience, I'm sure you walked away with so many things that you can use to incorporate even in your own ministry to go forward. Just kind of talk about that process, just watching him, because I can only imagine. I mean, he knows the parts, he knows the music, he knows the production, he knows what
Right.
everything should be. Talk about that.
He can be intimidating. He doesn't give it off like he's not very like he said about me, he doesn't take it very seriously because it's like it's art. But at the same time, because of the weight that he carries and how he does it and his approach and everything is just so crazy. He's like otherworldly. And
Hey,
so
yo.
it's like when you get in there, you know you talented, but you get in there with somebody that you just like really respect, it can be intimidating. And so even in my gifts, he was just like, relax, we just gonna do some music, we gonna get to know each other. He kind of made it really kind of cool. And I was like, well, can I sit down? He was like, yeah, you can sit down. I'll set up the mic in front of you. And I actually recorded the song singing down.
And that's how I record. It's easier.
Right. And so I was like, okay, so we can vibe. He let me, he ain't saying, oh, you gotta stand up, you gotta do
Right.
He didn't do none of that. And so it was just kind of cool. He gave me advice. Like even to this day, I was working with Lakia Stokes doing her BGVs, and we were singing a part. And I noticed her, my two like soprano and alto. I was like, I need y'all to smile. And that was something that he taught me in the studio, because he was like, if you smile, it comes off better. It sounds, brighter or whatever. And people can feel that. Mm-hmm. People can feel when you're smiling on your record. They can tell you're having a good time or whatever. And so I tell to this day, he told me how to get rid of phlegm, and I do that before my shows. Like,
that's right.
And the things that he taught me, it was just more like a lesson for me. The music comes easy, but it was a lesson, and I just appreciate you write the song for me, because I never thought in a million years that I would work with such a phenomenal talent, gift. And so, and I appreciate your kind words. Yeah, I mean, why take myself seriously? This is not my gift. This is God's gift. He gave to me and trusted in me. And sometimes, not to sound like a cocky person, but I surprise myself with some of the things that I can do, because it's not me. I think the Holy Spirit is using me. He accomplishes all things through me. And so I'm just grateful to just be able to experience and express music, honestly.
And I got to say this, and love out to you, B, because how many artists who have done less would not be willing to give like that, to share, things that could help her go forward in her music ministry. They would have been like, you sing this part, I'm gonna sit here and wait till you get through, and bye-bye, get out my studio. So that just shows that you're so much more than just an artist.
But when you're you run a label and you're an artist, it gives you that much more insight on how to have sensitivities towards both sides of it, because there was an expectation from her executive producer as well. On paper, a lot of things sound good. Very rarely do people deliver at the capacity they sell a thing. And it was important for me to let him know that I take his company and his artists seriously. Even though we're friends, I didn't let that get in the way of me showing up to deliver what I said I would deliver on. And we always talk about we don't use enough believers and we don't work with enough believers, but a lot of the believers that are producers and writers and things, they get too familiar. And when you get too familiar, then that's when that sin of familiarity comes in. And then the miracles can't happen in the studio, because everyone's just, oh, that's just Derrick. He knows if I show up 2 hours late to the session, I'm B.Slade. It's still going to turn out good. Yeah, maybe so, but his time and her time is just as important as mine. So you have to really think of the big picture and look at it as a collaborative effort. And the best idea wins. It's not a dictatorship. It's a the overall the best thing overall for this song is for her to do what? And then can she record it in a way that when she does it live, she's on the studio record, it should sound like you already at a concert. And that's what she delivers. Like it's not just her singing, but her personality. I was trying to pull that was the hard part with her. Let me talk about the part that was difficult, was to get her to feel okay to be her real self on the record, not just in between takes. In between takes, she was saying all these funny things, and I'm like, I need to get this is the person I want them to hear and see. And then she finally got, oh, so I can mess up, I can cut up, I can say uno dos tres, and just seeing that light bulb go off in her head, like, oh, I can put myself into this. It's not just me mimicking what you laid out for me. No, I'm bringing you're pulling me out. And just to see her get that, and then from that point on, I didn't have to tell her no more. She was completely free, just having a good time. And when we listened back to the record, we were all dancing in the studio. It's not like we hope y'all like it. We test it out first. If we ain't feeling it, it ain't going to market. Period. Derrick was even hopping around there. He don't be hopping for folks. He was hopping.
And let me say this. So I want to get my props tonight, everybody, that I was featured on this album, on this record. I just want y'all to know my vocal stylings was on this record as well. Now,
And which
because I'm
portions, which part of the song were you on? No, I just want them to know which part that you had
Yes,
this vocal
like
prowess.
I just want y'all to know my contribution to that album, to that record, was the hey.
Yes,
Ah.
And let me tell you what's so funny. So of course I'm going in not expecting to do anything. And B's like, "Hey D, can you do some of those A's for me?" Like, and I'm like, "Okay, sure." Hey!
You did the lows, you did some highs, so you did a
yep.
few stacks.
He
I just
stacked.
want
He
to.
did me, Robyn. He did some
He
stacks.
stacked.
I did some stacks, y'all. I was BGV. So don't be hating on me. I'm a Renaissance man. I do it all, baby.
That's
What
right.
what you need?
Oh.
I got
you
you.
were,
I got you.
you were BGS. Isn't that background speaking?
Oh,
Isn't that
I
what?
can't.
I'm,
I
I'm,
can't.
I'm sorry. I just asked.
BGS.
See,
God.
Carmina. See, Carmina has always been a hater toward my singing and my. She's been a hater toward my singing and my singing gifts
Oh
and stuff.
my
Okay,
God.
sorry. It's all good.
I
But
do want to
listen,
say this though. I gotta say this why I have B.Slade on here. When we recorded this record, I was at one of the sickest points in my life. And he didn't realize that encouraging me, even with the words of the song, everything I was going through at that time, I will bless thee, O Lord, with my hands lifted up and a heart full of praise. It encouraged me in a point in my career where I thought I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. So I want to thank you, give you your flowers. I love you. You're my brother, my mentor. And I just appreciate you and Derrick for even making the connection to make this happen.
That's sweet.
That's it.
You
That's
are so welcome, and to God be the glory. I'm serious. I am so thankful and grateful for this song. It's even though I was involved with it, outside of my involvement, I would have downloaded this song. I do my best as a producer and songwriter to make the songs I wish I could buy. Instead of me saying what's not going on in the industry and how everything sounds the same and I don't know what's going on, instead of me complaining about it, let me make the book I wish I could read. Let me make the movie I wish I could watch.
Yeah.
Let me make the album I wish I could buy.
Yes.
And this, and then the cover looks like the feeling and the happiness of the song. And I'm just proud of it. So I'm very proud of this work. Outside of my involvement in it, I would still purchase it. And that's my barometer for if it's good or not.
so listen, we gotta go on. I could talk to y'all all day, but we got some other artists. We want to make sure we give them ample
Yes,
time to get
I'm an
in.
artist.
I do want y'all to hang out if you can be. I know you're getting ready for your show. Please tell the people one more time, and we
Yes.
will reiterate it as well. And I promise you, the next time I say it, I won't say it wrong.
Say it wrong.
Well, first, before I even give them that information, can we run that Avidity TV QR code real quick so they can scan and get into that, and we can.
You
For
you
those of you
better
who
you
don't
better
know,
produce this show, sir.
and no,
I'm here
because
for it.
we're here for the Avidity Awards, and aside from the Avidity Awards, the compilation, and aside from the compilation, now from the brilliant genius himself, he's always coming up with something new, something exciting for us to get into as believers and non-believers alike. Avidity TV, y'all, and it's absolutely, you see them three circles down there, 0.00. It's for nothing. Just scan that QR code. You're gonna be seeing all types of documentaries. People like Robyn will be on there, uh, documentaries, music videos, all types of things, self-help, all kinds of things. So if you haven't found out about Avidity TV, tonight is the night for you to get involved. Hop on board now. Everybody want to hop on a moving train later on down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your chance to support this man and all these artists and everybody who's represented for the independent artists in mogul and kingdom couture. Okay, because I like fashion too. You know,
Come
Robyn likes
on.
fashion too. So I would not be surprised if this brother comes up with Avidity ice cream and Avidity restaurants and everything else.
On the way.
This dude is always up to something.
Oh.
So scan that code.
Scan the QR code. You will definitely get more chances as we go through the rest of the show to scan the QR code. You can go to our link tree again, linktree/Avidity TV. You can download it on all the platforms. We're on iPhone, we're on Android, we're on Apple TV, Fire TV, Roku TV,
Woo!
and you can catch it on your laptop or your desktop computer on the web. Your Google Chrome browser, your iOS browser, go to aviditytv.com. Do it. All right,
Yes.
Do
Yes.
just
it.
do it.
You know,
And
Yes.
B, before we go, one more thing. Oh, go ahead, Carmina. You probably gonna hit it.
you know what I thought about?
What you thought about?
The information that B.Slade just shared and talking about the recording process and everything like that with Robyn. It's a fair trade-off. That was a mini masterclass.
Yeah.
Y'all need to pre-order the project just because of the information that he just shared. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a fair
Wow.
trade.
Fair trade.
Yeah. So
I agree.
less than
Wow.
$10, y'all. Download this new project. You heard the snippets there from B.Slade. You heard Robyn and B.Slade together, and we just getting started.
Yes.
So let's get it, y'all. Let's get this one more time. Look, let me tell y'all this real quick. If you are a content creator, Avidity TV is the platform for you. Do you know we
Yep.
are giving you guys your own channel on the network? You heard me. Your own channel for less than $3 per day. You can have your own whole channel. I'm going to show y'all a channel that the Exciting Holy Sons has on Avidity TV in a
Let's
little
go.
while. So y'all
And that's
stay
a
around.
fantastic group.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
So come on with it, y'all. So let's support Avidity TV. As B said, go make sure you guys download it. B Slade, man, thank you so much
All right. I'll
for
see you guys May 3rd in Las
all you.
Vegas at the
You will see
Westgate.
us.
Yes. I'm coming.
You coming?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Okay.
B,
I'm
we're
taking
gonna be
off
wait
to come
and we're gonna be waiting on you at the door like this.
at the door.
May 3rd, y'all. I love you guys. Follow me on
Love you
everything.
too.
B.Slade now on everything. I love you, Robyn. Thank you,
Love you
T.
back.
Thank you, D. I appreciate it.
Love you, man. Take care. All right. All right. So, Robyn, you can stick around because I'm bringing up this next beautiful young lady. Without further ado, I met her. She is from New Jersey, so she got that whole East Coast flavor going on. I love this song. She performed the night of the 8th annual Avidity Awards. So, without further ado, let me bring her on. Her name is Talasia. Everybody, what's going on, Talasia?
Hold on. Your background speaking. Don't do that singing.
See,
Oh.
Don't do that.
but
Hey, Asia.
I got credits. I got credits to my name, boo, baby. So
Background speaking. You a BGS.
see,
BGS.
she always coming for me. That's all right. It's all good. Talasia, how are you, love? Good to see you
I'm
tonight.
doing great. Thank you for having me, D. Thank you for
Yes.
having me, Carmina, and my sissy Robyn.
Hey, Talele. That's my Talele.
So first of all, Talasia, thank you for not only being here tonight, but thank you for agreeing to be a part of the compilation. You performed at the Avidity Awards. So before we let everybody hear a snippet of your song, we're gonna preview your song. Tell us a little bit about your experience at the Avidity Awards that year.
Oh my
or any
goodness.
time you've been.
Well, let me just say, I've been supporting Avidity Awards for a couple of years. Like
Yes.
if Avidity was gang, it's gang, gang. I love Avidity. Okay, I've been coming for years. But New Orleans was so special because it was the first time that I ever performed on the main stage of an award show, and that meant the world to me. D, so I want to give you your flowers and tell you thank you so much for what you do for us, giving us space and opportunity on your platform. You don't have to do that. And you take a bat and you go in the industry, you start swinging for us. So thank you for what you do. I love you so much. And that was an amazing year. I got to be on the same stage with my sis Robyn and, B.Slade. I got to meet him and it was an amazing year. Nola, we took Nola down.
Yeah.
Avidity took Nola down that year.
It was a great year indeed. And so I'm excited. So
Yes.
speaking of NOLA, this compilations 2024 volume one, you're on. What does it feel like to be a part of history? Like this is the first album. There'll be many more after it, but you're gonna say,
Yeah.
I was on the first one that they did. So well, just 20 years down the line after we in compilation number, whatever we are, you could say, I remember being on the first one. So what is it like to be the first or one of the
It's so
first?
special. It's so special. I always tell people all the time, like when you are an independent artist, it's hard, because you don't have a lot of money to work with a lot of times. And like you guys stated earlier, a lot of times we, switching around our bill money to do things, for the kingdom. So I think that having this opportunity just meant the world to me. And I'm on an album with Robyn and B.Slade.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole sense. Like, come on. First of all, they're the best quartet. They're one of the best quartet
I
groups
call them the
ever.
Gospel
I just
Temptations, but more on that later.
they they amazing. I mean, just amazing artists. I can keep going on and on and on and on. So this is just an amazing feeling. I feel honored. I feel blessed. And yeah, like you said, you just made history. So I'm excited to be a part of it.
Well, that is so dope. So we're gonna have you on, and I want to make sure y'all know who else we got coming up. So don't go nowhere. We still got plenty of show left. We still got Anthony Jefferson coming up. We've got Anthony Hall coming up. We've got the exciting Holy Sons coming up. We got Suave
Yes,
Colione coming. Danielle Stevens. Y'all listen.
yes.
Y'all need to stay right, stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. We're going right there. But your song. Tell us about this song really quickly, and then we'll come back and talk to you once we play it. The preview.
Yes. So the song is called Everybody Gonna See. It's one of my singles that I've dropped, the second one. And it's so special to me because I remember when I was younger getting bullied about being a church girl with a cool back then. And they told me I was dumb for believing in, somebody that you can't see. But I am just so sure about God. So it's like my open public declaration that I believe in him. He's coming back and what his name is. We chant it. It's what I call my Jesus chant. So and they got a little 808 in there, it knocks in the speakers. So I I
Come
love this
on,
song.
Knox.
Yeah.
Yes, it's one of my favorite songs, and I'm so excited that it's on this album. Like, how crazy is that?
Yeah. So without further ado, everybody, we're going to hear the preview of Everybody Gonna See Talasia. Let's go.
When you crack the sky, every knee will bow, and every tongue will confess that you are God and King and King and King. God into water and the blood, the God into water and the wine. God is too big for your mind. A God that's timeless. Yeah, he sits high indeed. I never knew someone that cared so much about me. God, because I know you, now I gotta show them. When you crack the sky, every knee will bow, and every tongue will confess that you are
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all
Hey.
something. First of all, I'm almost low key, kinda, but not kinda, regretting my decision not to play all these songs because they be going so hard and they be slapping
Oh
like
no,
that.
you gotta
But
build the anticipation.
I know, Carmina, we got to build anticipation. So I'm just trying to, you know. But luckily for me, I got access to all the songs right now, so I can hear them
Clock
whenever I
that.
want. Uh,
We was there at the show when she
There
sung
you
it
go.
live,
There
killed
you go.
it live.
yes,
And she was cute. Don't
And
forget
she
that.
was cute. She gonna be
period
cute. She gonna
and
be cute.
period, periods and period. So look, y'all might have noticed another gentleman that's joined us. That is none other than the Doctor, Great Reverend Doctor
Now wait. Now
Anthony
wait.
Jefferson.
Put some
Hey
respect.
family, how are y'all? How y'all doing?
Good. How are
Good. How are
you?
you?
Hey,
Good
I'm
to have
well.
you
I'm sorry.
brother.
join us.
Listen, I'm jumping around. The Wi-Fi is quite weird where I am, so I'm jumping around trying to figure everything out. But we good. We here.
Uh,
No, you're here, and we're
you
glad
need
you're
us to take
here.
up a collection. We'll help. We're not gonna leave you out there like that. We got you.
Here
Thank
we
you. Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
Here we go. But we're gonna talk to Anthony in just a second. We're gonna go back to Talasia. So Talasia, this song is again we spoke about the history of it. It's now on this compilation album with all of these amazing artists getting ready to drop. So once again, guys, May the 9th is where you can catch the album. Talk a little bit about. I think it's kind of funny or even prophetic, really, this song because in the song you're saying everybody gonna see. So tell the people what they gonna see when this album comes out on May the 9th when it comes to Talasia.
Yeah. Yeah, so you are going to be able to hear God in a new way. And I promise you, you're gonna be dancing. You're gonna be moving your shoulders. You're not gonna be able to help it. And you're gonna find yourself just saying his name is Jesus over and over and over again. And I feel like, what's a better way to start your day? You know what I'm saying? So May 9th, as soon as you wake up, make sure you go play this album, run it up. Run it up. We need to see it in your
And
stories, share the
yes,
songs, all of
yes, all of that, like all of that East Coast, all of that, right? And let me say
that.
this: don't even you ain't gotta wait till May 9th. Go and pre-order it now, so that way it's
Pre-order.
already
Right now.
downloaded at midnight because it's gonna download at midnight on the ninth, so
At
you can
midnight.
be
That's
up.
right.
Like I'm gonna be probably eating me some Bluebell ice cream while I'm
Huh?
listening to the, the compilation.
That's it.
I'm just saying.
That's it.
But but no, this is
Bluebell.
great. So I appreciate you, Talasia. Thank you so much for being a part of the compilation. We're gonna have you stick around for just a little bit, and then we're gonna talk to Mr. Anthony Jefferson, and then we're gonna come back and kind of wrap up this group real quick, and then we're gonna bring on our other artists. So without further ado, this gentleman is hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I can just say that he has truly become a brother of mine, a true brother, true to the end. One thing I love about him is that he is very direct, but he is very much about business. He's gonna handle it. He's a man of his word. He's a man of integrity. But I also like the fact that he's super duper talented. I don't think he realizes how talented he really is, and I don't think that he fully appreciates what he brings to the table as far as it goes with music. And so I wanted to just give him his flowers while he's sitting here with us. Anthony, tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us a little bit about your experience at the 8th Annual Avidity Awards.
Yeah, first of all, how do you expect anybody to follow that intro? My God. I was like, my Lord, eulogize
What's what
me.
we do?
My Jesus.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
Yeah, but no, seriously. So the Avidity Awards has just been a true. Everything in Avidity has been a true blessing to me. I connected with Derrick through Morgan, and it's been up ever since. I sent the music over, and we went from okay, super corporate, like an hour conversation, and we'll check it out to almost talking at one point almost every day. So seriously, he helped me to push myself in ways that I just didn't imagine musically, from travel up and down the road to radio tours and just different experiences that honestly I probably wouldn't have gotten. So again, like I mean, I really I shout out Derek again, man of his word, what he says that he's going to do, and he's a realist. He's not going to promise you, the cattle on the thousand hill, but he will say that at the end of the day, I will walk this journey with you to get you to the cattle. But you have to do the work. You know what I mean? To work up that hill. So first of all, I want to say thank you for that. But Avidity was just great. It was a great experience. Honestly, you see so many subdivision shows, you really know what they didn't don't know what to expect. And when I came in and it was like sound checked in the emails, and I'm like, oh, okay, impressive, very, very quite professional. I like this. And then, but people can put on a great thing, and then you walk into, a church basement. Nothing against it, but that's what you walk into. And when I walked in and they were like, oh, sound check, and they were following up and walked in the sound check and all the BGVs were absolutely smacking. So honestly, when I walked in the band killing, I mean, I knew anything that Morgan was going to be associated with was going to be amazing, but yeah, it was just so. And when I say, let me tell you, these BGVs, I get so excited. Like I get so excited. They sing the song. Listen, they make you want to sing. Don't you dare. Don't you not sing with them in the background. And honestly, it's such a great experience to work with each of them. I was just extremely impressed. Like I knew Derrick was excellence, but it put him in another light watching him again, like B.Slade said, watching him man the show last minute, watching him navigate. And one thing about it, people who are not coming and things of that nature, he's black and white. He's not gonna cover up anything, but it's something that I think that the industry needs. Is something raw. So Avidity is just that. It's unleashed, it's unplugged, it's raw, and it's necessary.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, and thank you again for being a part of this compilation. I have to tell you, first of all, every song on this compilation I absolutely love and adore, and I really want to say that. Um, I was intentional about not only who I asked to perform at the show, but even who is a part of the compilation. Because what I understand, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. That's what I always tell artists that I mentor, Robyn and others that I've mentored over the years. And I understood that this being the first album that we would release as a compilation is going to be important that a certain bar is met, just for graphically, sonically, message wise, and even how we do the rollout and all of those things. I think it's not accidental. I would say I believe that it's God the way it coincided with the launch of Avidity TV because this album will be prominently featured on Avidity TV, very prominently so. So as our subscriber base continues to grow and build, people will get to experience this music in a really profound and serious way. So with that said, you wrote a song. It honestly is. I don't even want to get in trouble for saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Um, it is truly my favorite song. And the only reason I'm saying that, not because it was just musically better than everything else, because everything I think is balanced when it comes to all of the songs. The reason why I think it's my favorite, maybe because it's just the season that I'm in right now, and it speaks to me in a way that no other song has in quite a long time. And I told you this, I tell you this all the time. That song is truly ministers. So I want people to hear this song and again, you're only getting a snippet of it right now. So make sure you pre-order and get the whole thing. But we're gonna hear it. This is Anthony Jefferson, everybody. The song is called "Seek Me." Let's go.
Broken place. That's where I'll heal you. It's in your broken place. That's where I'll find you. It's in your broken place. That's where I'll meet you. It's in your broken place. Your strength is grace. If you seek me with your whole heart, that's where you'll find me, right where you are. If you seek me with your whole heart, that's where you'll find me, right where you are. It's in your broken place. That's where I'll heal you. It says it's in your broken place. That's where I'll find you.
Listen,
Reverend, are you sure these are a minute? I think you cheating us.
You cheated us, Carmina. I think
I
you
had
did
just
too.
got my rock on and then it's fading. I said,
For
wait
sure.
a minute.
For sure.
because remember,
No doubt
Carmina,
about it.
we want the people to pre-order the compilation album. So once again,
We
everybody,
have 60 seconds at least. I feel like at least 22.
please, everybody, go
Yes.
on over. You can scan the QR code right here on your screen. You can go; it'll take you right to iTunes. Scan the QR code. Go ahead and pre-order. As I told y'all, for those of y'all that's a little scared with the money right now, don't worry about it because iTunes don't charge you immediately. Just go on and pre-order it, and just make sure by midnight of
Yes.
May the 9th that your money
Yes.
is in there
Yeah.
because we know Apple will come like a thief in the night.
Okay.
Yeah, they will.
Get your money.
Anthony, just so you know, this was one of the favorites among the BGVs as well. We started with your song, we warmed up to your
Y'all
song, and
smacked.
most of the time repeated. We can sing that again just to see if we got it. Like it, when they love singing it. I think it's just because, like Derrick was saying, it's such a powerful song.
Yeah.
And it spoke to all of us. Like some of us we were in rehearsal and trying to keep it together because, you know, we all be going through our walks of life. It's just a great song, great ministering song. So yeah.
Now,
Well,
what about
congratulations to you on a great song.
what
Love
about
you, love you, love you.
the BGSs? Were they liking the song too?
They
See,
weren't featured on this one.
but let,
Uh-oh.
let me let me just say this. See, that's all right because we may BGSs may not have been featured on this song, but we was there. I was in the audience. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I was on the side, so don't even try it, Carmina. They hating on the
I'm
BGSs.
listening. I'm
Just
sorry.
saying.
BGS is hilarious.
So
BGVs and a BGS kills.
let's talk
Y'all
about
did really
really
good.
quick the BGVs to your point, Anthony, because Robyn, let's give Robyn her flowers, everybody, because Robyn is our BGV coordinator for the Avidity Awards.
Yes.
And
And she
Amazing.
kills it.
yes,
She
Amazing.
kills it.
Thank you.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's really, really, really cool to get to support my artist friends that way. And when the opportunity came, I was like, I can do that if you want me to. And he actually gave me the opportunity. I was like, are you serious? And it was after I saw an experience with a friend, I was like, okay, I can step in and help because I know how it feels to not feel supported. And so thank you, Derrick, for giving me the opportunity to be there for my friends.
What I love about Robyn is that to B said something similar when he said how he approaches what he does for me. He doesn't, even though we're friends, he still comes in it with a professional mindset. He's not, oh, but that's just Derrick. I love that about him. But so is Robyn is the same way. Robyn's like,
Mhm.
Robyn
Top
like,
notch.
Robyn, you
Top
ain't gonna be
notch.
cussing. Robyn like, you ain't gonna be cussing me out. I'm making sure these BGVs got this.
No, and she's so on point with it. Like everybody doesn't take the time to like actually study the artist, and
Mhm.
Robyn does that. Like she had the background vocals saying all these unbelievers gonna learn Jesus. I was like, you told them to say that because
Sis,
people
I
don't
heard
even be
that. I
listening.
was like, we need to. She doesn't sing like regular. Her BGVs are very eclectic, so you have to listen to her and learn her. And I say that with every song. I said every song is not going to be sung the same, and you
Mhm.
have to approach it how the artist would approach it. And
Yeah,
they were like, "We got you," and I'm just
amazing,
glad that you were satisfied, with us being there to support y'all.
amazing.
Yes,
1,000
yes.
out of 10.
Thank
So, Robyn, thank you for taking this on. And what's interesting was I did not even have the foresight to have Robyn do that job. Robyn came to me and said, "Hey," and it was birthed out of the experience we had in our sixth annual show in Charlotte. The people, I'm just going to put it this way, they didn't take it as seriously as they should have. And Robyn saw that deficit and said, let me step in the gap and take that off your plate. And
Mhm.
that way and of course, I trust Robyn musically. I trust Robyn implicitly, period, probably more than any other person that I know. But I certainly trust her when it comes to music. And I knew when she came and said, let me do it, I had to get out of that because I'm like, well, you're an artist too. And I was trying to, divide her, or rather, not divide her, but I was trying to really just trying to keep her in a certain lane. And I'm glad that I had the wisdom to go ahead and let her do what she asked to do because it's been a godsend. Every year since, every artist tells me over and over again how much they love Robyn and the BGV core.
Mhm.
So shout out
Yes.
to Jerwin,
Yes.
Yes,
Chris,
Yes.
Yes.
Kayla,
Yeah.
yes,
Lucretia,
Yes.
Jalea,
Jacoy.
Mhm.
and Jacoy.
Yes.
yes.
Phenomenal,
Shout
phenomenal
out to
job.
you.
Phenomenal.
Thank you. I will show tell them if they not logged on here. I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah, I think I saw Kayla earlier on, but yeah, please let them know
I sure will.
they did a fabulous and they continue to do a fabulous job and raise the bar. So thank you for that, and thank you, Robyn, for being that girl. You just that girl.
That
Mhm.
girl.
God is good.
Love you. All right.
Love
So
you
without
back.
further ado, y'all stick around. Y'all stick and stay. Let me bring on this other gentleman right here. who is one of my favorites. And I like him, and this ain't even no shade or read. This is real deal. I liken him as a combo between Bobby Brown and Bruno Mars. And so I told Robyn, I'm gonna call him Bobby Mars, and
I call him Bruno Brown, and he
she call
call
him
him
Bruno
Bobby.
Brown. I call him Bobby Mars. But
Wait. You talking about early 2000s, Bobby?
yes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes,
my
the
prerogative,
good, the
my
good, the
prerogative, Bobby.
good.
Okay.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
I
Carmina,
just
you're
want to make
crazy.
sure I got the visual.
So let's welcome to the stage. She is a wonderful artist, super creative, songwriter, producer, all these things. He's all the things down in Houston, Texas. That's my brother Anthony Hall. What's up, Ant?
Hey.
I said I made
Yeah.
it. I'm the Bobby Brown of gospel. I did something.
Listen,
I
Yes,
did a little
that
something.
dude.
but what I love about you is that it's very high energy. And so I remember the first time I saw you perform was at I think it was at Amber Shaw's Praise in the parking lot
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
is
mhm.
where the first time I saw you. And so I was like, yeah. So when and then of course we came to your live recording that you had in Dallas, in the Dallas area, and I came to that. And so as you remember, I came up to you and I talked to Tamil about having you do the Avidity Awards, and he just humble guy, said yes without any changing words. And what I love about him as well, if you look at Anthony, because Anthony be like dressed, boots. No,
To
Robyn,
the socks.
watch your
bruh.
tone.
No, because listen. So no, I'm gonna tell y'all. Because see, I'm just keep it real. Y'all, all y'all know me. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. When sometimes when I see people like Anthony to be dressed like that, I'd be like, oh, child, they gonna be hard. They gonna be giving me a lot. I'm gonna have to cuss them out. Jesus, they're gonna have to call the police on me. And but I am telling y'all, he was nothing like that. Super patient. Worked with us with whatever the snafus were. Um, a lot of times people come in, they be like, you know who I am, and I'm not. He was nothing like
Right.
that. Very, very humble, very down to earth. So kudos to you, Anthony, for
I
being that
appreciate you.
way.
I remember being at the award show, and I just remember walking up to you because you were stressed. Like I thought we was gonna have to, take your pressure or something. My boy was out of there, and I said, Derrick, look, man, whatever you need me to do, bro, whatever you need me to do, I'm gonna stay right back here in this chair, and you call me from this chair if you need me to do something. You know what I'm saying? And I sat back there the whole show because my boy. I said, but a lot of people don't know what goes on, and what it takes to put on, productions like that. But I applaud you, Derrick, for always working in excellence, and Robyn and Morgan and Carmina. Hey, Carmina. Carmina's my
Hey.
favorite person, bro. And hey, Talasia, what's up, Anthony? How y'all doing? I won't forget about y'all. Y'all my people. But yeah, man. I just remember that day, man, and it was an amazing day. I'm from New Orleans. I think between me and the other artists on my label, we took home 3 awards. I have 2 of them sitting back here, right here.
Yep.
And I think I told you this, Derrick. Like I leave them there because it's an honor to be appreciated by your peers. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, even within the industry, there are different levels of your peers. And so of course we want to win a Stellar, of course we want to win a Dove, of course we want to win a Grammy and all that. That's the goal for a lot of people. But my goal has always been to be applauded by my peers, whatever that is, whomever they are. If I don't win a Grammy, if my peers appreciate what I do, I'm grateful for that.
That's good.
Well, we're grateful for you and the energy that you brought to the show and what your song brings to this compilation. I love this compilation because it's well balanced. You have something literally for everybody. You got funk, you got
Mhm.
traditional, you got quartet. You got all kind of stuff. You got worship with Anthony's song. You got Talasia with the contemporary. I really call it like, well, I borrowed this from Carlos, sexy Jesus music.
Sexy Jesus, R&B Jesus,
R&B Jesus,
R&B
yes.
Jesus.
Yes, it's
Uh,
very much giving all of that. And even with Robyn's song, that, just high
yes.
energy, just kind of, whimsical kind of song. Like there's something literally for everybody on this album. So I want to encourage you guys again. Please go pre-order. We really want to make a statement with this album, y'all, for real. Let me just tell y'all. I'm gonna just kind of let y'all in on a little secret. This is what we want to do. We want this album to debut in the top 30 of the Billboard Gospel Album Sales Chart. That's what my goal is. I know we can do it. There's no question about it. I know not only do we have the talent, We have the great songs. We have the great artists. We have a great network. We have a great label. We're going to make it happen. And we want you guys to be a part of history. I would love to share with all of you that pre ordered this album and let you guys know, hey, right out the gate, the album charted in top 30 on Billboard Gospel Album Sales Chart. We can do this. And yes, we are also going to submit this album for all of the award shows coming for 2026. We're going to submit this album for consideration as well for the Stellar Awards, Dove, and all of them, even the Grammys. And I want you guys to be a part of history. And so it's important that we show numbers because the numbers is what really shows the viability and the strength of an album. So for those of y'all, a quick little, I love to teach you. You ain't gonna ever get away from me without getting some kind of little lesson. Praise God. For those of you guys that don't really understand the currency of the music industry like that, it's important when you are debuting albums or even singles. These metrics, they matter in the sense that, sure, you don't need a person to validate you, but what the numbers will do is it will establish you right off the bat if you know how to do this properly and if you know how to work it right. So I need everybody that's watching this, please make sure, ma'am, please, sir, go and pre-order, 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 pre-order. Also, we will have a vinyl version of this album available for purchase. So when it drops on May the 9th, those of y'all that want a vinyl, definitely hit us up and let us know. You can hit me up at Derrick at aviditygospel.com. Robyn, if you'll put that in the chat so they'll know. You can email me if you're interested in getting one of the vinyl versions of this compilation album. We're going to have vinyls as well. And we're going to do old school CDs. Come on, somebody, because them CDs are still selling. Better come on here. Listen, we know how to do it. So we want you guys to please make sure that you guys do that. It's a worthy investment. You're gonna love every song. Without further ado, we got Anthony here. So Anthony, tell us about your song, and then we're gonna hear a snippet of it and talk to you on the backside.
Yeah, so when I went in the studio to record my debut album, Roosevelt, this was one of the first songs that we did, and I record kind of old school, so I get the whole band in and we count off and we record. That's how I recorded this album, and I just remember when we came up with this idea, everybody in the studio went crazy and was like, this is it, this changes everything. And it's just one of those songs, from an independent artist perspective, that I felt like ushered in this whole new funk sound in gospel that happened a year or two ago. And then you started to see everybody come out with like the funk songs and things like that. But we did it. I didn't want to do a gospel song that was funky. I wanted to do a funk song that was gospel, and that's a big difference on how you record that. And so when I walked into a sound check, now listen, because I have a really good band, so like DW is my bass player, you know what I'm saying? We'll just stop.
Wait, bro, let me pause right there. Hold up. What I tell you, first of all, DW, y'all, a lot of y'all don't know, I recorded an album with my Choir Guys Elite back in 2009, and DW was my bassist on that album. So I already know what DW brings. But when I tell you he slaps on this album, is insane.
He is a legend. He is a legend. So I walked in and I'm like, okay, BGVs, my background singers, they sing for all of the big artists. And I'm just like, here we go. Let's make it happen. And then Robyn had the background smack. I just remember just turning around and be like, all right, so y'all got that. And then the band, they started hitting the licks that I thought we was going to have to, because I'm a musical guy. Like I'm very musical. And so one of my real gifts is like in my music, I know everything that's happening. And if it's not right, I'm going to be like, yo, bass player, you got to play that. You know what I'm saying? I need that B flat right. You know what I'm saying? But I turned around and looked at the band. I was like, y'all, okay, well, let's just go. Let's just have a good time, man. And so the excellence that Robyn has, the excellence that Morgan possesses in making sure that, it's an independent award show. And I've done some independent award shows where I felt independent. Okay. But I did your award show, Derrick, and I felt major. And that meant a lot to independent artists, to give us a platform where we can feel major and not feel less than or be treated less than. They had somebody to welcome me when I walked through the door. When I walked on the stage, I remember one of the background artists said, "Oh, that's him." And it just made me feel so elated to be a part, because they had listened to the music and they had become fans of every artist that was there. And so when I walked in, I felt special because she was a fan. I had earned a fan from, coming through. And so, man, so this altar call song, man, it really changed everything for me and made me, noticed majorly and in the independent world. And luckily that year, thanks to you guys, I won Male Artist of the Year at the Avidity Awards that year. And it was such an honor to do that. And so altar call, man, that's my baby. That's my baby.
Well, we're gonna hear a snippet of it, and I promise y'all, after y'all hear the snippet, you're gonna want the whole thing. Yes, Carmina.
Can we get all 60 seconds? That's all I'm asking. Not just you already said I can't have but a minute.
You may not
Carmina?
because you may not, Carmina, because you talking about the BGSs like we don't matter. And I just feel a way about that. I still feel in my feelings about
Back
it.
to the BGSs. Now, can we get the whole minute?
I mean, I'm gonna think about it. We gonna see. Let's just see what it will come out with. We gonna see.
Too many
All right,
things.
y'all. Altar call by Anthony Hall. Altar call live. Let's go.
Now listen, back in the day they used to let us do altar call, man, but they don't let us do it no more because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all know y'all don't know how to act when y'all get a mic in y'all hands. But I imagine what would happen if they let me do it. And I would walk up to the stage. This is what I would say to them. Giving out of the God who's ahead of my life. Can I take a moment to testify? He's been too good, can't sit on him. Yeah, so here's your chance if you wanna join me. Yeah. Come on, tell me, yeah. Tell somebody, say, I wanna know now. How y'all feeling? Tell me, is there one? I got to know now. You wanna know why? Give them praise. Wanna know why?
Now, see, Carmina, shut up, because that was a minute.
Carmina.
I watched the whole time go by, and it was 1 minute. And to
That
be
was a minute.
exact, it was 1 minute and 1 second. So I gave you
He
an
gave you a
extra
little,
second.
he gave you overflow, Carmina.
Gave you an overflow, Carmina. Don't
Gave you a
play
little
with me.
overflow. A little overflow.
Don't even do it. Don't
But you
try
were
it.
there when we recorded the song, Carmina. You were there at the live
Yes.
session. So you know what I'm saying. And we did the song. We did it live because we started traveling with the band. Like literally, I remember they asked me, "How are you going to be different with this record?" And I was like, "Yo, nobody travels with the band. We traveling with the band." And we went to the Stella Awards with a live band and like shut every place down. It was a thing. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, "Yo, let's just record the album live." And we didn't rehearse. That's just what we do. And we went to Dallas and we recorded the record. And I just remember like Derrick walking up like, "Yo, bro, like what are y'all crazy? Y'all,
Yeah.
what's going on? No
It was nuts.
overdubs, nothing." It just was what we did. And to, like I said, to come to the award show and for you guys to match that energy without ever being in a rehearsal with us and knowing, we actually ran that show a year before we presented it live. So I had recorded my album a year before it came out, and I had put a band in place a year before we went on the road. And we actually put on our own private shows at our studio to get feedback on, okay, like, what do we need to do? What do we need to perfect? And most of it was like, Anthony, you got to calm down. You're doing too much. Pretty much was how it went, But it was great, man. It was great. And again, just being a part of this, man, I'm so grateful. I told you, Derrick, especially going through what I've been through in these recent times, just being thought of to say that someone still wants to hear what I'm doing is a blessing. And your call, when you called me and say, "Yo, bro, I really want you on this record," what I'm saying, pull me out of a place of, I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so I've been in the middle of recording a new album, and I will tell you, since we've had that phone call in the last 3 weeks, I've finished the new album.
Awesome.
And yeah, we're going to come back, man, stronger than ever. And so I'm just so grateful for this platform. And I told Derrick on the phone that day, and I was like, you don't know the reach that the Avidity Awards has had beyond just giving indies a platform, you really saved the indies life, saved the indies career. Because I was ready to give up, throw in the towel, say it was over. And that would have been a tragic thing with the amount of talent and gifting, that's around me. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that's on here for giving me a chance to come back and do what I love, man. I'm so grateful.
I'm gonna say this because I feel like it's understated in the state of the industry now. You know, one of the things to me why gospel music, I love all music. I'm a music head, period. But the reason why I love gospel music the best is because gospel does something no other music can. First of all, it's not only the message of redemption, the redemptive work of Christ on the cross by itself, but that aside, the fact that God sent Jesus for that very purpose for us. The Bible puts it this way: before the worlds were framed, that God sent Jesus to reconcile us back to himself through Christ. So why aren't we doing more of that kind of work? I know we know how to build the edifices, right? We know how to build the big cathedrals and the grand, we know how to put the clothes on. We know how to do the Hika Messiah, he coming in a Honda. But my question is, when do we start doing the real work that Christ did, which is bringing the least of these, and even those who may feel like they're the least of these, and doing that redemption work, doing that
Mhm.
reconciliation work, bringing people back to him? That's what this is all about. That's what the gospel message is about. And that's what gospel music is about. It's not about the style. This is one of the arguments I love to have every day with my radio friends because they know. Carmina knows, she's been in those conversations with me where I do fight for y'all. Carmina will tell you behind the scenes, I'm up there telling programmers, listen, don't get stuck on the style of the song. As long as the message is about Christ, it's still gospel music.
Yeah.
And so, and by the way, it's never going back to the way it was. And it just ain't gonna happen. That horse has left the barn, baby. So we just need to get on board. So I always encourage my radio friends, especially, please let's do our part to make sure we're getting all this great music out there. And so part of the really necessary work that Avidity does is saying to our new and emerging independent artists, you matter. I love to hear what Anthony said, that he felt like he was a major artist, because you are. That's how I want every artist that comes to Avidity to feel. I want you to feel like you were at a major production, you were at a major show, that we put some thought into it, we put some consideration into not only
Mhm.
what we're doing production wise, but what we're considering you, the artist, right? So that means the top notch band, top notch BGVs, having a script, having a flow, having all of the things that it takes to really give you guys that feeling. So thank you for saying that, and thank you for your
For sure.
contribution to this record. We appreciate
For
you.
sure. Thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Let's shout out to some people in the chat. Carmina, who we got in the chat? In the church chat?
Whole bunch of folk in the chat. Miss April Hall is joining us.
My
Y'all,
sis,
Lakia Stokes is
my other sis.
chat, and we'll have to chat about her a little later on. And actually,
Mhm.
everybody's really just kind of resonating with the things that you shared. And you mentioned something, Derrick, about the 3 different styles just from the artists that are here on the stage. Well, the 4 different styles that are here on the stage. That doesn't only just speak to this project, that speaks to the Avidity Awards as a whole, because the show itself really tries to be, well, is not tries to be, let me correct myself, is well-rounded. And so if
Mhm.
you're a quartet lover, we got you. If you need to laser to get up there and rock out, we got you. If you need Bobby Brown / who was my other person?
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Bobby Mars. Bobby
Bobby
Mars. I
Mars.
got you.
If you need to go all the way to church and just lay out prostrate before the Lord, Anthony Jefferson got you. If you got a good shimmy on you, Robyn got you. So there's the opportunity. And that's why this award show and the whole Avidity is so special, because it represents the whole.
Yeah.
It isn't just one little niche piece. That's it. We're going to represent this one right here, and everybody else, y'all figure it out. Nah, it's
Yeah.
for the whole.
Yeah. And by the way, the same is going to be true at our 10th annual show this October. We're going to be in Baltimore, Maryland. So shout out to April Hall because I know she's up that way, and
Mhm.
who's also one of the singingest members of New G. Shout out to her. That's my girl. I love her. Always have been genuine right from the very beginning when I very first met her. Of course, I know AJ. You know her very well.
My
It's
big
just
sister.
yeah, she just good people, good down to earth people, and I just love her so much. Let me speak about Lakia Stokes really quick because I have to mention her. Lakia Stokes has an album out right now. It's called
Phenomenal.
Diary of a Church Girl.
Mhm.
Go get that.
Oh man,
Go get it
So
right
good.
so
now.
good. It's so good.
It's so
Kia,
good.
It is so
Kia.
Let
good.
let's talk about that promo though.
Matter of fact, I'm about to send
Huh?
Kia. I'm about to send you this link.
Get on here, daughter.
Yeah, you get on this session here so we can
Tony.
talk to you.
Yes.
Because I mean, the way you just showed your end, it just don't make no sense. So we
Yeah.
gonna
It's
so
right
Kia,
there. It's right there. Y'all
go
know we ain't
Put in
lying.
that
We got
work.
it. We got it.
go on
Uh,
over to Facebook to Kia right quick. Go check your messenger. I'm gonna send you a link to join on because we got to celebrate you. But it's an incredible album, you guys. You just
Yeah.
gotta go and support it. It's amazing work. It
Top to
truly,
bottom.
truly is top to
Top to
bottom.
Nah, it's
bottom.
really good.
No
It's
skips,
No
really good.
skips. No skips.
no skips.
It's
Team No
really
Skip.
good.
I promise you, it's amazing. So while we're waiting on Kia to join us, oh my God, when I tell y'all that album is crazy, crazy good. Honestly, y'all, I'm not BSing you, and I'm not just gassing her up because that's my girl.
Oof.
It's legit,
It's
straight
legit.
up. I
Mhm.
promise you.
Mhm.
It's worth it. But in the meantime and in between time, let's do this real quick. Carmina, can you give us a few more things, our little housekeeping things real quick while I do that? And I need to get some more people on stage because we got some quartet. We're about to go to quartet here in a little bit.
Mhm. Well, we got to take a moment and definitely shout out Sean Keys in the chat, and of
My
course,
brother.
Super producer.
support
My
Keys.
all
brother.
of these amazing,
Yes.
Keys.
Absolutely.
amazing
Hey
things. And
man, me and Sean Keys got a record. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Okay.
ah,
I know
okay,
that.
so love out to Sean Keys, and of course, again to all of our friends in the chat. Can I talk about Elton real quick though?
Yes, you may.
Elton showed all of his age. That baby said compact disc will be available. What? They all people was looking at the chat like, what is that? You
What
heard
is that?
her. You told on yourself. The people know
Carmina,
Baby.
you
you
have
get
an
on my nerves.
A card.
Carmina really gets on my nerves,
Don't
y'all. I want y'all
do
to know that.
that. But y'all don't forget, you can download it now. It will be available May
Oh.
9th. But here's what I encourage you to do. Download it now. Life is life and you're gonna forget and then you're gonna be mad and you're gonna be behind and all of that. So set you $10 aside. Just don't go to Whataburger.
Not $10 good.
And good dollar.
Set you
Good.
$10 aside.
Good dollars.
Download this early. I mean, well, no, pre-order it early so you can have it, y'all. We're joking and we're giving you just bits and pieces, but you know this real good music. You know it is. You
Yes.
know it. So
Yes.
don't do yourself like that. Go on down. I mean, pre-order.
Yes. So listen, we got on this stage, and I know she was not preparing, so I know she out and about, but she wasn't preparing to be
Oh
on. She knew I was
man.
gonna bring her on, but I had to bring Lakia on because see here, let me tell you something. Even though this live is about our album, we not haters over here.
Mm-mm.
We love all indie artists
uh,
that are out here doing their thing and making an impact. Lakia, I want you to know, I call her my evangelist, and I'm her bishop. When I tell you, your bishop is so proud of you.
Thank you, Bishop. Hey
You're welcome.
y'all.
hey,
Hey
kid.
sis.
Thank
Yo.
you. I'm in the car. I'm like in the rehearsal. Well, at the parking lot, getting ready to go into a rehearsal. But I had to hop on here right quick and say hey to y'all. Thank y'all so much.
It's so
Yes,
good.
So
you,
proud of you.
Yes.
Kia, we're proud of you. So,
Mhm.
so just real quick, I know you got to go, but just tell everybody, of course, the name of the album. Tell them all the things, like how it did on iTunes. Like, give us all the things real quick before you go in.
Yes. So the album is called Diary of a Church Girl. It's officially 1 week old as of Tuesday. Opening day, it went number 6 on the iTunes charts,
Go
which is
ahead.
huge. You know, Team Indie Artists. Woo woo.
Whoop whoop. That's what we talking
So
about.
Mhm.
yeah, so as an independent artist, no distro deal, no record deal, no anything. Just amazing support, a good God, and a great body of work.
Come
Okay.
on. Come on.
Period.
Period.
So,
Yeah, everything.
yeah, it's doing really well. Everybody is loving the album and giving amazing feedback. So I'm just grateful that y'all are enjoying it.
You
Love it.
Yeah,
killed that. You did that.
Yeah.
Thank
everything,
you.
Kia. I just want to look. I just want to come have you come on so we can show some love to you and let you know you are killing it. The album is super, super duper dope. Like no
Thank
skips.
you.
It's
All
it's
your
everything.
visuals, all your
Everything.
Oh, the
promo,
promo.
Cold blooded.
everything.
Let me tell you
Just
one thing. You did that
chef's
promo.
kiss.
You did that promo.
Yeah.
We love that.
Cold
I was
blooded.
trying. I was
We
trying Even
love
the to
that.
post
Mm-hmm.
get the
Mhm.
people involved. It's amazing.
Listen, and when
Shout
Robin and
out to
I,
Robyn
yeah,
McGhee. Robyn was on the album as well.
Yeah.
He
Uh
is.
huh.
Sure was. I said, me and Robyn the cheat code. If y'all need some dope
Yeah.
BGVs,
I need some
call me and
BGVs.
Robyn.
period.
Yes.
Do do.
I'll be calling.
And
I'll be calling.
she let me work her BGVs. Thank you.
Yes,
And
the
sing
release.
too. Oh yeah. So we did the album, the release listening party. Carmina was the host and
Yes.
moderator. And Robyn was the BGV coordinator, and she did BGVs. It was so dope. Like the whole
Yeah.
night was great.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
You did it
I just
amazing.
want to tell you while you're here, and I know you got to go because we got to go too. But I just want to tell you, indie artists look at it as a blueprint of how Kia
Mhm.
promoted this album.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby, when I tell you she gave us everything, she gave us BTS. Baby, she gave
Yeah.
us graphics. She gave us visuals. She gave us. She just gave
Yeah.
us the thing,
Gave us
and then
gave
gonna
us life.
slap us side the head with this great dope music on top of that. And that's how you roll out an album. So kudos and congrats on the iTunes chart success
Yeah.
and
Thank
all of that.
you.
I'm so excited for you and so very happy for you, Kia. Love you,
Thank
girl.
you. Thank y'all. And
You are welcome.
congratulations on the compilation album. I can't wait because all of y'all are amazing and dope. And I know it's gonna do even better than Diary of a Church Girl did on the iTunes charts, period. Billboards, all the things.
Oh.
Well, listen, we
So,
want you to come on in, daughter, and you go on and pre. I know you already pre-ordered and did your thing, and we're
oh
gonna
yeah,
promote
done.
Diary of a Church Girl and this Avidity
Yes.
Awards compilation album. So we love you,
Yes.
sis. Enjoy your have a good rehearsal. We'll talk to you
Love
soon.
y'all.
I
Okay,
Right.
love
see
you
y'all
too.
later.
All
All
right,
right.
bye.
Love you too.
All right, y'all. Look, I got one of the members of the
Uh-huh.
exciting Holy Sons, Chicago, Illinois, on here. Pastor Bo
See,
is
my hand
on.
went up immediately.
Yeah. And we're waiting on Stefan. I know he was trying. I had to kick somebody out so he can get on. So Stefan,
Lord.
chime in again, man of God. We gonna get you. We gonna get you on. We done lost the Saints. Where they at?
Do we need to take up a collection? So we can give to people? I'm trying to help the cause. Just let me know.
Carmina always taking up a collection.
I'm just trying to help the people.
Well, Stefan, let Stefan know that he should be able to jump on now. So
But
let
while
him
we're
know.
getting Stefan, y'all, please don't forget, we need your support on all of the platforms. So you need to follow Avidity Awards on the Avidity Awards on all platforms. So it's at Avidity Awards. We need you to follow Avidity TV on all platforms as well. You say, well, I just don't have it. I don't have the $10. I can't pre-order right now. Your follow is great support. We need all of that because we got a next
All of
level
it.
this thing, and those numbers mean a lot. So follow, support, share, let people know, hey, it's some great music. You need to get this. I think it'd be a pretty cool Mother's Day gift. Give them some good music they can enjoy.
Yeah, that sounds very good. I
Yeah,
likes that, Carmina Barnett,
yeah, yeah.
Mother Barnett. We appreciate you.
And even if it's some of Elton's friends, you can get a compact disc.
Uh,
That's me. That babysitter. He typed it all the way out. Compact disc.
and a 45. Them 45s.
My heart is hurting.
That is
Anthony
hilarious.
stupid talking about a 45.
We got 45s.
This is retarded. Okay, before we go no further, I don't want y'all to go nowhere because look, we almost there. We're almost done. We still got Danielle Stevens. She's coming up, right? Y'all don't want to miss her. You don't want to miss Suave Colione. Listen, you don't want to miss Cal Reeves. Like I'm telling you, we got three more after them. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. Also, want to remind everybody this will air in replay on tomorrow on Avidity TV. So you definitely want to go subscribe. Yes, you're gonna be on TV.
Y'all ain't.
Carmina, stop.
I would have
Carmina.
wanted a different her. Y'all ain't tell me.
See, Carmina don't know how to act. She just do
At
not know how to act.
all.
All right, y'all. So look, we got two members of listen, I call them the Gospel Temptations. The exciting Holy Sons are here, Stefan Morton and Pastor Bo, who Pastor Bo does lead and he plays the lead singer and play the lead guitar.
Yeah.
Glory to God.
Yeah.
And then Stefan is one of the main group members as well, who also does leads as well, and one of the owners of Flight 14 Productions. Yeah, here. So welcome everybody to the show, Pastor Bo and Stefan Morton. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey.
Oh, let me make sure
What's
I
up,
take
man?
Pastor Bo off of mute.
Hey.
All
Blessings,
right, Pastor,
blessings.
we hear you now. Go
All
ahead.
right, all right, all right. You were holding me back for some reason. I don't know why you were trying to stifle the way.
I ain't trying to stifle you, brother. You here. We
But
got you.
listen, it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. We appreciate it. It's just, man, an amazing thing to just be a part of this conglomerate of great artists, man. That we just love and respect. We just quartet boys, just to be able to be in here with all these fine singing folk. Lord Jesus, it's an amazing thing. It's an
Well, we're
amazing.
glad you're here, and they're gonna get a treat, right? I'm gonna come to that in a minute.
Okay.
Stefan, what's up, man? So how? So what's your thing on this, man? This compilation and the song. Talk to us.
Man,
Represent
I'm
Shot
just
Town.
I'm just excited about what the opportunity of Avidity Awards. I'm excited, man. If you're not a part of Avidity, I suggest that you do it, man. Like
Yeah.
it has helped the exciting Holy Son so much. We have gained friends, family, people that we're gonna be locked in for life. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
we love y'all and we appreciate y'all for the opportunity.
And B.Slade shouted y'all out earlier too,
Yeah, I heard him.
Stefan. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know if you heard him. Yeah, so just letting you know.
yeah.
But yeah, I call you guys the Gospel Temptations, and the reason I call you guys that is I love the energy that you bring. And to be honest with you, I had not really been that in tune into the quartet world until I met the Holy Sons. So there's a thing with that, right? And so I remember the first year that you guys did the Avidity Awards was our sixth annual show in Charlotte, North Carolina. And
Right.
when I tell you, y'all lit that stage on fire, and I've been a fan ever since. And not only that, but through you guys, I was introduced to so many wonderful quartet groups. And you know what's funny? Robyn will tell you this because Robyn started out in quartet, and Robyn actually had her own quartet group. That's where she started, called the Jewels of Harmony. And so Robyn used to tell me about quartet all the time, but I would never. I'd be like, "Yeah, I don't want to hear no quartet." And she be like, I'm telling you, quartet is where it's at, bro. I'm telling you, you need to get on that quartet. And so, but thankfully, so shout out again to Terry Hallam, who's not only y'all's manager, but she's a part of our team, Avidity. She's our quartet division president, and she's also our executive director at Avidity TV, for introducing me to you guys, and then ultimately to all of the wonderful groups that I've been able to meet and have association with through y'all. So
Yes,
look,
sir.
y'all got a little song that I heard. Let me tell y'all about this. The Exciting Holy Sons thought they was gonna do a song at the New Orleans show. They had already had it figured out. And let me tell you what had happened. Before the show, I went to Chicago, the Earthen Vessels. So shout out to Karen, Lynn Morton, which is Stefan's mom. Also to Mimi, Michelle, Shell, and Coco, and all the Earthen Vessels, Terry, everybody. And so let me tell you. So I went to their anniversary. I think it was an anniversary service I went to in
Mhm.
Chicago,
Mhm.
and the Sons, them nigglets, got up there and sung this song. And when I heard that song, I said from my chair in my seat, I said, whatever song they thought they was gonna sing at the Avidity Awards in New Orleans, that's not gonna be the one. But it's gonna be this song that I heard Pastor Bo lead is the one they gonna and so after the show was over, I went up to Terry and I said, I hope you know, I want you to tell the Sons they're not singing the song, whatever song they had, they not singing
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
And she told me, Lord, bro, what you talking about, bro? I said, I have spoken. I want them to sing Pastor Bo's song. That's the song they gonna sing. And sure enough, when you guys took the stage, in New Orleans. Y'all rock that place like you would not believe. And
Thank
so
you.
I'm just excited to have the song here. Pastor Bo, you led the song,
Yeah.
and I just so we're gonna talk about the song on the back. We're gonna play a little snippet of it,
Okay.
and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it. All right. So, but I'm just telling you, brother. When I tell y'all that song was everything, not even everything, but everything. No, no, seriously, it truly was. So give me just a second. Let me pull that up. But while we're doing that, Carmina, can you remind everybody really quick how they can subscribe to Avidity TV and how they can follow us on social media?
And that's the special thing, y'all. Avidity TV is available right now. It's free, no cost. You can watch it for free. We just need you to subscribe. So he's going to pull up the QR code. You'll be able to scan that, get yourself subscribed, be able to enjoy some good content. And here's the thing, content you can let your family watch. You don't have to be in there nervous and worried that somebody's going to backslide. It's just good stuff to enjoy. Come on now, listen. If you're looking at regular television at this point, there are
I
times,
can't.
oh Lord, cover me. So this
Oh
is
my
where you
God.
have something that you can enjoy. You can just absolutely enjoy, and you can support what the organization is doing. You've heard many of the artists speaking about how Avidity has really been a blessing in their lives. Well, this is just another avenue to help our artists get to their next level. So definitely do that. Scan the QR code, get Avidity TV, and then connect with Avidity Awards, Avidity TV on all platforms, because again, that's very important. And then pre-order. Pre-order this compilation that we're sharing with you tonight, all of this great music. It is going to be available on May 9th, but you can pre-order right now while it's fresh. Like my mom used to say, fresh.
Frush. Yes, frush. We
Because
like that
we
frush.
got a lot going on. And tomorrow you'll be like, what was I supposed to do? So do it tonight. So it's already taken care of. And I think they got a, what is it? Pay buy now, pay later. You can pay it. So if you don't have that $10 right now, if you have to break $10 up into some payments, we're gonna take up a collection. Just,
Carmina, I just want to know why every time you taking up a
I'm the ministry of helps. I'm a help the people.
why everything got to be a collection, Carmina? Like just we
I
gonna
mean,
take a collection for everybody.
sometimes you don't got it, so you need a collection.
All right, y'all. We're gonna hear the exciting Holy Sons. This is called You Can't Stop Me.
Come on, church. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Come on. Listen. I'm working every day on my heavenly home. Yeah. Sometimes making mistakes. I even doing wrong. Oh, I'm determined to get my mention in the sky. I can't stop now. Yeah, let me tell you why. Because heaven is my goal. Yeah, Lord. Each and every day. I gotta keep on moving. Let nobody to see my Jesus face. Say it one more time. Yeah. Heaven is my goal. Yeah. Each and every day. I got to keep on moving. Let nobody stop me. Listen. Get on out of my way.
Baby, listen. That was so good. I'm gonna run it one more time. I gotta do that one. Wait a minute. Carmina.
I love that.
Oh my
Carmina.
God.
When I tell you that's so good to me, I gotta run it one more time, y'all. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Nah, we need a different 66.
Come on, church. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Come on. Listen. I'm working every day on my heavenly home. Yeah. Sometimes making mistakes. I even doing wrong. Oh, I'm determined to get my mention in the sky. I can't stop now. Yeah, let me tell you why. Because heaven is my goal. Yeah, Lord. Each and every day. I gotta keep on moving. Let nobody to see my Jesus face. Say it one more time. Yeah. Heaven is my goal. Yeah. Each and every day. I got to keep on moving.
baby. Let me tell y'all something. I want the whole world to know I am vindicated in my decision to be the boss of them on that decision. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about.
I just
That
think they should vote. I don't think you could just take it. I think they have to come amongst each other and decide.
who? Who?
I, I just
Ask them, is that what they did? Stefan, is that what y'all did?
Say it
Uh,
one more time.
Did y'all vote on that song, or did I select that song for y'all?
Oh, you did that. You did
Oh,
that.
okay, all
yeah,
right.
that was definitely an
no, no,
executive
no. I'm,
decision.
I'm not talking about the song selection. I'm talking about being the boss of them. I think they got to have a meeting and some people got to vote.
No, 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 no.
It's
See,
like a
see,
process.
no, no, no. See this. See, let me help you. When it comes to avidity,
Oh,
I'm the boss. Now, what they do outside of avidity ain't got nothing to do with that. But when it comes to avidity, I said y'all they gonna sing that song. That's the one they gonna do. They sung it, didn't they? Then y'all sing it
And
both.
smashed everything walking.
amen.
And that thing, I tell you, they rocked the Jefferson Performing Arts Center, baby. Do you hear me? Rocked it.
Thank
And
you, thank you.
so I'm so excited for you guys. Listen, so Stefan, you are part of 14 Productions. Talk about the production company a little bit. We ain't got a whole lot of time, but talk about it a little bit and just y'all's experience with Avidity in general. Because y'all been with us, y'all been rocking with us a long time now, on stage and off stage. So talk about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, we're a production company that started Flight 14. Everybody know the 14 comes from our background, our church, home church, 1409 South Ashland. You know, that's where everything comes from. That's where everything started. It's all family. Me, Christopher Hallam, my cousin Bo that's on here, my mom, Karen, my auntie, my pastor, and Teresa, all of us, we're just family, man. We're doing quartet, contemporary, R&B. We doing whatever makes you feel good. We're not limited to one thing. We just doing whatever makes you feel good to make great music. That's it. And
Well,
the Video Awards, man, the experience has been amazing. Every year it gets better and better. It goes higher and higher. And we just want to tell you, Derrick, we love you and we got your back. No matter what, man, we
Yes.
got you.
That's
I
a
And
love
I'm
you
gonna get you
guys
back for
too.
that text message you sent today.
uh-oh.
Okay, see, Stefan, don't see this how you know Stefan was always the one that told too much of the family information. You know how when mama and grandmama said what happened in this house, in this family, stay in this family.
And
Stefan the one that always go tell other outside people what's going on. Stefan, that was for nobody else. You weren't even supposed to put me out there like that. But see, this why I have to almost cuss Stefan out every day. Cause see, he just see in heaven is my goal, Pastor Bo, and I know you praying for me. Keep
each and
praying for
every
me,
day,
Pastor,
each
because
and every day.
each and every day, because see, Stefan makes me see every time I do good, I want to go do good. He
Don't
is
Yes,
blame that
always
on
praying.
Stefan.
that's
Don't
right.
blame it on
That's it.
Stefan. When Stefan ain't around, you won't act right. So don't blame that on him. Don't do that.
But you might got a point.
I
But
got to say this though.
yeah,
You
go
know
ahead.
what's special about the Exciting Holy Sons? First of all, perfect name. God knew that was the perfect name.
Yes.
But you'll be at the award show, and not even just the last year, but the year before, even then, you see so many people that haven't been introduced to quartet music, and they're like rocking by the time you guys leave the stage. So this has created the opportunity to even expand
Yes, it
who
has.
knows Exciting Holy Sons. And now you've got some new quartet lovers that were brought to it because of you guys. And that has to feel amazing.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. We love it. We love it. And just give you a little backstory on Heaven is My Goal, the actual song. The song, especially it's me being the lead singer, was a big mistake.
Oh,
It was a mistake because I do the writing. I do probably 85% of the writing for the group. And so I'm the man in the background. I arrange some music. I play the guitar, and I'm like, y'all going out there and y'all just be famous and let the people know y'all. Leave me in the back. But I happen to be teaching this song to one of the lead singers, and I was like, "Oh, you got to sing this song. Ain't nobody gonna sing it like you." I'm like, "Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all know better." But I ended up doing the song, and I got stuck with the song. And then Derrick happened to be at that anniversary and heard it, and guess what? I'm on the compilation, kicking and
Yes,
screaming.
you are. Yeah.
but, but we
But
are here, and yeah, that how that song came about. But man, again, we're just excited, just to be on this journey, man, with the Avidity, organization, man. I can actually say, some of the people that I really just look up to as artists and vocalists, man, like Robyn, just an amazing voice, I mean, B.Slade, guys, that I've looked up to, and just like, Mom, I'm on the album with the big dogs. Look at him. And so it's just an amazing thing. So once again, we so much appreciate it, man, and we ride until the wheels fall off with you, brother. You better know it.
I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have been truly consistent and solid from day one, and I love y'all, man. I really do. So thank you guys for doing this. Thank y'all for letting me boss y'all around sometimes and tell y'all what y'all gonna sing. I appreciate it.
hey,
Much love
Derrick,
to y'all. But yeah, go ahead. Mhm.
hey, just Bowden tell the full story. Here's the
Okay.
full story, and I'm gonna brag on him. How the song actually came about. I called him. I said, "Hey, cuz, let me do Heaven Is My Goal."
Right.
Bo has a song that he sampled the Geico commercial, the old Geico commercial, the plum, 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 and he talks about Heaven Is My Goal. He thought I was asking him to write a song about Heaven Is My Goal. 24 to 48 hours, he wrote this song. Hey, cuz, here go the song you wanted. I'm like, Bo, this is not the song. But it works out. Now we on the compilation with the Avidity Awards for the song that was an accident.
And let me just say this. That happens a
Um,
lot in the music industry.
yep.
It happens a lot more than y'all realize. They'll be prepared about it working. They'll be like, oh yeah, this gonna be the lead single, and then they'll that song end up not being the one, and then it be the one that hit that nobody saw coming. So
Yeah.
I always tell artists, be flexible because you never know how a moment of opportunity will open up. And
Yep.
so look, now you on this award winning, because I'm claiming it already, award
Come
Uh,
on,
winning
come on.
album, with
Same.
this song that everybody said was an accident, but God knew best. So
Come
I
on.
just want to tell y'all that. But while y'all still on here, let me show y'all something. Artists, if you are an independent artist, let me tell you something. Avidity TV is doing something so amazing for you. For for starting at only $25 a month, we will give you your own channel on the Avidity TV network. And because Terry is boss lady like that, she was the first one to get a channel. And guess who she got a channel for? I say, guess who she got a channel for?
You got it fair.
The Exciting Holy Sons. Yes.
Bam.
Come on
Oh
now.
yeah, that's nice right there.
Yeah. You see the
That's right.
14th, see the
The
14th Street.
Exciting Holy Sons TV
Wow.
on Avidity TV. You guys
That's awesome.
check that out.
Dope.
That's awesome.
So as y'all can see, this is a good time to go ahead and plug the rest of the platform. So as y'all can see, there's Kia, one of her songs, "Who Am I?" video that's on there. But as y'all can see, we've got podcasts, we've got featured music videos, we've got movies on there, we've got documentaries, and more. We haven't even put the Avidity TV original content, which is coming, starting with this show, will be the first of our Avidity TV originals and exclusives. And y'all heard B.Slade. He's going to do some things, some original content. We're going to have interviews. I'm going to be interviewing Carmina Barnett as a part of our Profiles in Gospel series. Also, going to interview. Y'all know she's not going to do right, but we gonna do our best to get through it. And then I'm interviewing Tracy Bethay, who is the brand manager for Hallelujah FM with the iHeart stations, also program director for multiple stations with iHeart. She's my first interview, and then Carmina will be my second interview. So y'all check that out. We got a lot of good stuff coming. My podcast, Opinions for Breakfast, is coming, and so many other things. The Avidity Awards is finally coming from the Chicago show. It's finally coming, and we're going to air it exclusively first
Come
on
on.
Avidity TV, and then we'll start airing it around the country thereafter at the local station. So, y'all, great things are happening with Avidity TV. Please make sure that you subscribe. Did we tell you it was free?
Mhm.
Because I think we got to tell people of a certain shade when they know something is
Free 99. They
free
favorite.
99. We just gotta let them know it's free 99. But
No,
I wanted to just say, look at this, y'all. So under the gospel, you have y'all see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
That says the exciting Holy Sons TV.
TV.
yeah.
So all of their content will be there. So their videos, performance videos, behind the scenes footage,
Oh wow.
interviews, all that content is going to be coming to their channel. They have their own channel on the Avidity TV network.
That's
So y'all thank y'all manager, the
that's what's up.
illustrious Terry Hallam. I said she's silent, but she's strong and mighty with it. Y'all hear me? She be taking care of business. So congrats to the Suns. Our very first channel holder is Terry did know, but it was a surprise. So as she sees, she said surprise. So there you go. So if you are an independent artist for just as little as $25 a month, that's nothing, you guys. A lot of us spend more than that for lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
For a month, you get your own channel on Avidity TV. That's incredible. So listen, jump on this opportunity. If you are a comedian, right? If you are a live band, if you are a preacher, if you are a church, right? Let me just pull this graphic up here real quick so y'all can see this. So I want everybody to see it. Look at here. If you're a podcaster, a blogger, an influencer, an entertainer, a TikTok creator, comedian, a live band, recording artist, musician, YouTuber, or a church or a minister, itinerant preacher, whoever you are, this is an excellent opportunity. Our packages start at 25 per month and go up to $100 a month. But even $100 a month is incredible. You've never seen anything like this where you get your content out there. And what I love about this, Carmina, is that this is a targeted audience. These are actually going to be your people. So it's not like putting it on YouTube or some other platform where you have to hope people find you.
Right.
We've already done the work on finding your audience. All you have to do is just put the content before them and let them consume it and enjoy it.
Yes.
It's a win-win, y'all. This is a yeah. Go ahead, Carmina.
I was going to ask about what about my up and coming documentary? Those who are creating documentaries, and they're telling good stories. Again, we're keeping it holy, y'all.
Yes.
Telling good stories, family friendly, but they just haven't had the opportunity to get it on a network. This would be something ideal. It's affordable because at that stage, you're paying for everything.
Yes.
$25 a month is doable. You can find $25 a month. Just keep walking around. You're gonna see a quarter here, all over there. You can, I got you. We can have we can do a collection. I'm just saying. So I
Y'all, the
just
collection is back. It's back. She's back.
just want to encourage those. If you're trying to
She's
tell
back with the collection.
positive stories, this is a great opportunity.
Oh, I'm telling y'all. So listen, tap in with us at Avidity TV. We're doing some amazing things. I want you guys to be a part of this movement that we're building for creators like yourself. Just come on, y'all. Tap in and let's do this. Okay, let's do this together.
Mhm.
All right. So I just wanted to show that to the sons. Congratulations, sons. Thank you again, Stefan, Pastor Bo. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much. All right, we moving on in our last part of the segment. Let's go. Let's get our other people on because we want to make sure we got room for them. Thank you, Pastor Bo. We'll see y'all next time. See y'all. I'm
Right.
saying next time. See
Peace.
y'all later. All right. Without further ado, let's bring on our final guest for the night. And Robyn, you gonna stick and stay with me since you already riding shotgun. I know she like.
Robyn trying
Yeah,
to
I have to. She like, I'm trying to go. But
Robyn trying to take
God
my
bless
job, ma'am. One
you.
co-host, one.
No one
Mm-hmm.
could never take your job, Carmina.
Never, Carmina. Never ever.
Ever.
So let's get our other guests on real quick. These three that are coming up are last, but they're certainly not least at all. So let's start with ladies first. This young lady I got a chance to meet, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, hails from the Baton Rouge, I believe, Louisiana area. Just a sweetheart from the very first moment I met her. And what I really love about this young lady is that, unlike a lot of independent artists that I meet that don't believe in investing in themselves, she's not that artist. She very much, if it makes sense to her, she's gonna do it
Mhm.
because she sees the potential of a thing. And so when we first came to her, she signed on immediately. Whenever I bring to her, she'll be like, "Yeah, let's do it." And so I want to welcome her. She's doing a great job at radio right now. I just want to bring her on. Her name is Danielle Stevens. Everybody, let's welcome her to the broadcast. Hey, Danielle, how you doing?
What's up, y'all? Thank you for that beautiful introduction.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. So we're gonna just stay right there. We're gonna come back and talk to you, but I'm gonna
Okay.
get my other guests on real quick, and then we're gonna talk to all of y'all. Okay. All right. This next gentleman, I met him in Florida. He is from Florida. This is when I did, before we started Avidity Recording Academy, we had the National Association of Radio and Music Promoters, NARMP, and I did a listening tour down in the Florida area, down in Tampa, and I met this young man there, and just instant connection. Y'all, let me tell you something. This man is funny. I had no idea how funny he is, but he's a really great singer, great songwriter, and that is none other than the person of Mr. Cal Reaves, Randy Watson. Yes.
And we've been rocking ever since. D, how you
Yes, we
doing?
have.
Miss
Good, man.
Carmina, Robyn, Danielle.
Hey,
See you.
Cat.
Danielle. It's Danielle.
Danielle, yes, Danielle, yes.
Daniel was in the
It's all
lines
good.
game.
It's all good.
Oh,
Listen, it's 10:30 on the
I know it.
Friday
I
Florida
know it's
coast,
late.
as you
So
know.
we gonna get you on and off. But I appreciate you being here, Cal. We're gonna talk to you in just a second. Let me get my last guest on for the night. And I met this gentleman. Actually, I've not met him in person. I've only met him through social media. And so, just kind of built the camaraderie from there. And I was looking to fill out the album, and I knew we needed another sound that we hadn't already had. And so, believe it or not, he was the first person that came to mind. And so, I'll just say it was the Lord. I try not to sound like I'm always being extra deep, but maybe that's what it is. But anyway, I reached out to him, and so I said, "Hey, why don't you be the bonus track on the compilation?" And he agreed. So that's none other. I believe he's in Atlanta, and this is Suave Colione. Everybody, welcome to the broadcast, sir.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We
Swab,
good. How
all
are you,
that
sir?
introduction, you didn't have your volume on. You didn't know you was there.
Oh man, listen,
I met it.
I saw it. Man, we done
Carmina
had
so
power
messy.
go off tonight. It's been a different type of evening here in Atlanta. You know what I mean? This has been a different type of evening. So
Oh my
praise God
God.
be here.
Well, listen, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. So, welcome to Danielle, Cal, and Suave, our final interviews of the night. And we're going to preview their music as well. Let me start with Danielle. So, like I said, Danielle, met you a little while ago. First of all, tell us a little bit about. And this is for all three of y'all. So, I'm going to kind of do this in succession. So, Danielle, then Cal, then Suave. Tell us about your experience with Avidity Awards in general and what that's been like, and then what it's like now to be on this compilation album.
Man, it's been so refreshing. And so I would say professional because when I first went to the Video Awards, it was in Tennessee and I was not a part.
Yes.
I went just to sit down, just to support, just to look. So I started from even stand in the audience and y'all saying clap your hands and all that. Like I did that,
Yeah.
before I was on the stage. So I understand there are stages to this thing. And a lot of artists don't understand that. Like you got to take a back seat before you get in the forefront. And I'm okay with that. Even meeting all y'all, even but they were talking about them BGVs, man. Robyn, you did your thing. When you hear your music and you like hearing that in the background, it make you want to go out there and do your thing even more because you didn't hype me up the same. So good on the hype. Derrick always considers me. Even when you asked me, I was like, man, he wanted me to be on it. That's how I was thinking. I was like, man, I feel so honored that you even asked me because you could have asked anybody, right? So I don't take that lightly. So I want to say thank you for always including me in anything you have. Thank you for even thinking enough for me to put the song on there. So thank you. It's been
No,
beautiful.
thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you very much. And we'll come back and talk to you in just a second. Cal, how about you? What's your experience with Avidity?
Oh my goodness. My first Avidity Awards was Avidity Awards 8 in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it was exciting, but when I arrived, it was like humbling to an extent because I showed up during B.Slade's sound check.
Oh,
And I'm like, okay, let's pack up. Let's get back on the church van. Let's get the tuna fish sandwiches out. Let's get back on the road. But it was fantastic. I mean, meeting Robyn there and seeing background vocalists that are just vocal beasts in their own right. And they were so professional. The band was locked in my song. But I think the main thing I took away was that it's family. It's all family. And it's professional, hardworking artists as they are, as everyone is. Everyone's just like a big family, so encouraging, connecting, and you know, we're all smiles when we think about Avidity. So we're rocking all the way, all the way.
Good.
Well, I'm glad that that's your experience, and I pray that you guys just stick with us because I'm telling you, bigger and greater and better is ahead. So just keep sticking with us, keep supporting, because we really I always tell people that don't know this that the Avidity Awards is powered primarily by the artists, and I did it that way intentionally. So we always try to make sure we price you guys because we understand as new and emerging artists. I forget. I think it was Talasia. You know, and I get it because I started my career with independent artists. I know what it's like, that struggle. You're trying to balance your home life and expenses there. You got some of y'all got businesses like Danielle's a realtor. You know, you have expenses with that. And then, and then trying to spend the money it takes to do music. It's a lot of money. And Danielle, Robyn, all y'all on here can attest to that. How much money it takes to do what you love to do and what you call to do. So thank you guys for that and continue to stay with us. So, Brother Suave, how about you, man? I think, have you been to our show before? Or you just only seen us from afar?
I definitely was nominated. I want to say last year I had an opportunity to get a nomination and just didn't have it to get to Chicago. I wanted to, believe me, real bad. But the professionalism to me is the thing that really just blew my mind. Like I really love the spirit of excellence. Is a big part of how I think this thing should always go. I have a mantra myself that God gave me, which is indie major, and everything that you do is that, and it just really it's a big deal, like just to even be on this platform to have the opportunity is huge because of what you stand for, and because of what we ultimately trying to do in God.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I'm glad you guys are all here. So without further ado, we want to hear this music from all three of you. So we're gonna start with my girl Danielle. Listen, I'm, bruh. Shout out to Sean Keys. We call him the Louisiana assassin
Yes, yes,
because
yes, yes.
no, we really
That
do.
fits.
Yeah.
We really do. He's a hit maker, and he's that dude. Uh-oh, I put the wrong thing up here. Let
That's all
me
right. Somebody need to see the QR code right now.
right.
Oh, they was trying to pre-order. So yeah,
Yeah,
go
I need it.
ahead.
Somebody needed it.
Carmina was like, they
Yeah,
needed to see.
they
Mhm.
needed
So
that.
y'all see everything. Okay, there you go. Carmina was like, that's okay. They need to see that. They
Yeah,
need to
you
see
see it
it.
right quick. Mhm.
Right, you see it right quick. All right, so I'm gonna add this song in. Danielle, tell us about your song before we play it.
This song was my first single favorite. It was my baby. It was something that we wrote using a voice recorder on the phone. I give all my props to Sean because Sean he is amazing. He is amazing as you see him. That is truly him all the way. He's the same person. So he has definitely given me the spirit of excellence, whipped me with the spirit of excellence, and will not let me sing without sounding perfect. You understand? Like I'm even using that same thing in church when I'm going to lead and do the other things. It has to be perfect. It has to be excellent. So shout out to Sean. I love him. He got me where I am. I gotta give him his props.
Yes, indeed. Well, here it goes, y'all. Here's a snippet of favor. Let's go.
Let me see you clap your hands. Oh, yeah. Won't he do it, y'all? I'm walking in the favor of the Lord. And it might not seem. Now listen, have you ever worried all night long? I know I'm not the only one who tried to figure it all out. When I tried to do it my way, it never worked out for me. I chose to do it God's way. Hey, and I found out I got over and over again. And I'm walking. Keeps on happening.
That's all y'all getting. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get tonight. You got to go. Listen, you got to go pre-order the album.
You
Go
know what?
pre-order the album. Go
We
ahead,
talked
Carmina.
about Sean Keys, but we forgot to talk about them vocals was fire.
Listen,
Can
the
we
A team.
that? Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah.
Robyn knows something about the 18 because she worked with them with her single "Nobody." So again, shout out to Sean Keys, the Louisiana
Yes.
assassin.
Yeah.
Sean, that production is just slap crazy, bro. Like for real, you're insane. You and Adolphus, y'all two together is
So amazing.
dangerous, crazy. The stuff they come up with is crazy. But Danielle, we're gonna talk about your song in just a minute. I want to make sure we're gonna go to Cal, we're gonna go to Suave, and then we're gonna come talk to all of y'all on the backside. So let's get it to the next thing. You know how we do. All right, so let me add this in here because y'all know this music is crazy, bro. Like I'm telling y'all. All right, next up, y'all, we got Cal Reaves. Cal, what's the name of your song, bro? Come on with
Run it by you. Run it by
it.
you.
All right,
Yes.
let's hear it. Here you go.
When I wake up to the morning light, I speak to you before I start my day. Before I make any choice in life, I wanna know how you feel about it. Oh, tell me what you want me to do, and tell me all the plans that involve me and you.
That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. That's all y'all get. Listen, because I know I'm loving this because Carmina, what this does is just when you starting to settle into it, you be like, dang.
My feelings been hurt all night, so yeah.
So
They are
I'm telling
live and
you,
saw the
run
song.
it by Ruth. So we're gonna talk about Danielle's song. We're gonna talk about your song, Cal, and but then we're gonna hear Suave right quick, and then we're gonna come talk to all of y'all. So man, I'm telling you, this music is insane. You guys have got to go pre-order. Go over to iTunes, everybody. Make sure that you pre-order this album. We want this album to break records. We want it to go all the way off the charts. I know we can do it with your help. All right, Suave, we getting with yours. It's called Alive. Let's go.
Yo. Yeah. A stroke of inspiration on a blank canvas, birthed a masterpiece. Refuse to misuse the emotions of the tragedy. Nor forgo my holiness in God for yesterday's savagery. Even this I told Tracy, we gotta give him glory. Whisper of hopelessness will always decide in the transparent of the testimony. More in God. Even after losses, it seemed like every category less than 365. From turning 40 in 10 years of our matrimony, surviving a visible, stronger opponent like Foreman. Verse Ali, rope a dope strategy.
That's it. That's all y'all get. Y'all ain't getting no more. That's it tonight. That's it. That's all y'all get. Listen, you guys have heard tonight 10. Y'all ain't heard. Oh, I got one more. I'm sorry. I messed up. There's one more. One last song. I did this actually technically as the bonus track.
Okay.
And that's from our very own Robyn McGhee. Aha. Aha.
Your face is priceless.
This is a little quartet urban ditty called Come On Jesus. Let's go.
Many times I failed you, but you never given up on me. I tried doing things on my own, but I just can't get it right. Losing my mind, about to have a fit when all I have to do is do your will. I hear you knocking, so I'm gonna let you in and finally surrender to you. So come on, Jesus, take over my life.
all y'all getting. That's it. That's all y'all getting tonight. Listen, because when I tell you that song didn't even get to the middle part of her cooking on that record, because it gets real crazy toward the end. Anyway, listen, you heard what Sean, he said that song made me a fan of Robyn. Listen, I'm telling you, this album is so complete. You guys have heard 10 amazing songs from 9 amazing artists. And yes, somebody dropped something, praise God.
Is everybody all right?
That was an ovation for all of y'all. That was an ovation for y'all. Okay, so Danielle, real quick, talk about Favor, what it was like working with Sean and Adolphus and the 18 and all of that, and what it feels like to be on this first compilation album for Avidity Awards and Avidity Gospel.
Man, working with all of them really is like a spirit of excellence. Like, it's one thing to hear about something, but to actually work with them, like even in the writing process, like they pushed me because that was my first song that I actually wrote on that level. You know what I'm saying? For them to even include me to say, "Oh, that sounded good. That was great." Like, even it's just it was amazing to work with people who I would consider like, they them people to want to even work with me. So it's very humbling to even know, what I'm noticing about the industry though, the people who like then made it, I would say they are so humble. They are not these people who people would think, oh, they think they got this. Like they want to help other people. The people who I see are not humble are the people who never went nowhere, if that makes sense. So, not like that, y'all. But it's like, y'all crazy.
Danielle gonna get up.
But it's so refreshing to see these people have made it. They have accomplished so much, and they are humble. So it's teaching me, like, no matter how far you get, no matter what opportunity you get, do not change. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget the people that brought you where you at. Like that means a lot to me. Integrity. Even the song, like on a voice recorder note, like, do you realize the technology we have to even take a phone and say, I'm walking in favor? Just to say that and to make that into a song, like that's how it really started, off of a little note to what you see now. So it's my story. It's me doing things the wrong way, being hard-headed. I think everybody has been hard-headed who listening, who want to think, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at Sean being messy. And I finally learned that in order to do and get God's blessings, you got to do it God's way. And you hear that in the lyrics. You do it in God's way. We don't have to go on a 40-year journey. We can do this right the first time. You hear that in my lyrics, and then God's blessings will come upon you. That's my story.
I love it.
That's good.
That's it. That's all. Great words, great sage advice for artists. Cal Reaves, talk about it, man. Now you had a feature on this song that we didn't hear in the snippet, but they'll hear it once they go download the whole album and pre-order the album. So talk about that process with Run It By You. But before you do that, let me tell you something. I remember when you first let me hear the song, and if I'm not mistaken, we did it for the Indie Gospel Music Review in Clubhouse.
Okay.
And so I had a chance to hear it before we played it in the room. And I remember calling Cal saying, man, bruh, I love this. It's one of the things that's refreshing about hearing all these songs is that they are songs that grab you immediately. And I love that. I love that for independent artists. That means you guys are winning. And all right, Robyn said this earlier in the chat, and I say it all the time. You guys are the silent majority as independents. Once y'all learn how to coalesce around one good thing that's rolling, I'm telling you, we will make an undoubtable statement to this whole industry. So, bruh, but talk about the song, man. Yeah.
Well, first of all, thank you, D. You're too kind. I love you for that. You've really been patient with me as a new artist, and look, when I let you hear the song, I mean, you were like really guiding me through it, and so thank you so much for that. I wanted to write something that was not traditional gospel, something that you could play at a barbecue, a baby shower, a wedding reception, a family reunion. And so that was the major heart behind this track. And as soon as I made the demo, I thought of one voice and one voice alone to be featured. And that is the soulful voice of Pee Wee Callens.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yeah.
That Pee Wee Callens is a legend. He's a veteran in the gospel industry, and hearing him in the studio just really brought it to life. So
Yeah.
shout out to Pee Wee Callens. Shout out to the producer Ryan Copeland. That whole process from the writing to the recording was just joy,
Well, let me
full
tell
joy.
you, in the room, I remember all of y'all's performances, and I remember this one, and I remember the audience going up for this song. Like, and what I love about your song, it's one of those just feel good songs. You don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
It's just effortless. Like it's just like one of them songs you be like, it's just laid back, and there's a sense of nostalgia I get to it because it harkens me to the days of the Frankie Beverly and Maze, and
Yeah.
it puts you in that vibe. And so, but you're talking about God. I'm running what I do by Him, right? And it's just a real life song. I think this song could really even go beyond gospel because it just has that feel and vibe to it. So, man, appreciate you for letting us put this on
Wow.
the compilation album, and thank you for performing it live at the Avidity Awards in New Orleans. Man, great job, bro. Great
Thank
job.
you for calling me. Thank you for the
Yeah,
invitation. And remember, at the show, you stopped me twice
I did.
because you were so. I was like, D is not playing. He is
No,
about excellence. This is
yes,
a show. It needs to start right. And I would
yes,
wind up, and you'd be like, stop, and put me back in the box. But
and
it
and
was
let me just say this. I know that's annoying to people because a lot of times people don't understand you're coming to a production. So it's not like you're coming to a concert. And I think
right.
they're so used to going to concert like musicals, if you will. And so they think, oh, we just gonna run all the way through this. No, 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 baby. We're gonna do this the right way and make sure we get what we
Yes,
need
sir.
because it's
Yes, sir.
production oriented. And same thing. So now what we're starting to do before we start the show is really explaining to the audience what you're here for. This is a television production, right? And even if we don't put it on TV, we're producing it for TV. And part of that too, Anthony said something about this earlier about the production side. A lot of this has to do with getting you all ready for these other stages that I know you guys aspire to. So when you guys come to Avidity and you get to experience what a production is, there is a stage manager, right? There's a script, there's a teleprompter, there are these things. You have markings you have to go to the stage on, like color, stage blocking, all of those things you need to know when you get to the next step up. You already know because you've had the benefit of being
Yes.
through that process, so you don't feel like a fish out of water when you get to those things. And that's why I love the platform of Avidity and what we do. So want to say that as
Yes.
well. Yes. So brother Suave, man, talk to me. This song, Alive. What was going on behind this song? Tell me.
So this song is the first single for my for a new project I'm releasing called Beautiful Ashes. And it was birthed at the really one of the toughest time of my whole life. And one of those things that came from that is God had to show me even after this, it's still life. I lost both of my daughters. It's a big deal to me and my wife went through a lot with that after a long time of getting into it. And people write books, that's gonna come for some folks. People go to therapy. People got these other mechanisms how they articulate pain. But the way God had me do it and the way I've always done my music is always an expression of an actual season, of the real time that's going on in my life. And that's what this was. And my brother is on this record, so it hits different. Like we actually recorded that on the first birthday of my girls. Like that's you can't orchestrate something like this on accident. Like this is literally when we recorded his portion of that record. So to get that opportunity, man, for me to put this out to be a blessing, it's a big deal for me because I do a lot of music. Because a lot of music, you could have said, "Side, do this one or do this one," but you allow me to do the one that I really wanted to give the world in this aspect, man. And I'm very grateful to it. So I really appreciate it. I appreciate you the long way. I've told you that before. You sometimes folks can in other seats you can understand about how much people see what you do for them, and what you do for indie artists. What you've done for me as an indie artist has propelled me a lot more than you can imagine. Like I remember that man, what's the thing? I went blank on the platform, but I had an opportunity to do this on the spot. You
Oh,
heard
Clubhouse on Indie
Clubhouse.
Artist.
Yes,
Yeah.
this was on my second project. I was greening it. I was releasing the record with a sample, all type of stuff. But the love that you guys gave me in that record, it pushed me somewhere else. Like I've been to London, I've got Grammy considerations. These things came from an opportunity that most independent artists don't get. So I just want to take that time to say thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. I appreciate you saying that. And Carmina, I want you to speak too, because I think you have a unique, I mean, I can speak to it obviously because I'm a visionary for this, but as someone who's seen my journey
Mhm.
even before I started with Avidity and with the awards, but and to see it now where it's progressed, I want you to speak to the importance of it and why people should support the work that we're doing. I think it's God's work, frankly. I really do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you were one of the early front runners that was supporting independent artists, not doing it just because they thought that was a lane to come up, but really, really that's been your heart and your passion, and it's been evident from the very beginning. And so every time you would create a show, it was always top notch and next level because you wanted those artists to have that experience. So many, we've heard the testimonies even tonight, but so many conversations I've had. Hey, that opportunity was this. It helped me get to here. Even those times on Clubhouse, people talked about how they were able to learn so much, how connections were made. A lot of collaborations came out of that, and so it was all about growing and growth and next level. It was never just about this is something to do because I want to be hot in this lane. It was always about serving those artists, and
Yeah.
that consistency has really paid off.
I'm really fortunate. It's hard for me not to get emotional when I talk about anything that I'm doing in this lane because um and Robin probably most, but even you, Carmina, to a degree, because like I said, you've been doing things with me for 20 years.
Mhm.
Like I said, even before Avidity.
Mhm.
And so you've seen my journey and up close and far away. And Robin knows a lot of the really interpersonal things that I've had to deal with to do the things. B said it earlier as well. B.Slade said this earlier too, how he's seen, you know, spending rent money and car notes and sacrificing myself, and people get mad at me for doing that. My family have, scolded me about doing that. You need to be looking out for you, and you're doing all this stuff for these people, and they don't appreciate it, and this and that, or whatever. And I'll be honest with you and say there have been moments where I've questioned, should I be doing that, right? Um, and I always tell artists, this is why you have to go back to your why, because your why is what will motivate you to keep pushing forward. You don't always see the outer picture right away. You just see, as a visionary, you see what God gave you. But the part they never tell you in the prophecy when they prophesy to you is they don't tell you all the pain that's going to come before you get to the. They just tell you, I see you driving a Maybach, a Phantom or a Cullinan Rolls Royce, and you living in this 10-bedroom mansion, and you gonna have all this millions in the bank. They just tell you that part so you can sow. Come on, somebody, y'all. If you know, you know, right? They don't tell you, yeah, but before you get to all of that, you're gonna be homeless a few times. You're gonna lose your cars. You're gonna lose your savings. You're gonna, people gonna talk about you. You're gonna do all of these things. And so I wanted to close kind of on a motivational note to not only all of you that are here on the stage, but anybody that's watching this right now and watching this in the replay, to understand that if you go back to your why you started in the first place, let that be the motivator. I always tell people, I don't let haters motivate me. That's unnecessary. I'm only competing with one person, and that's Derrick Huggins.
Mhm.
The Derrick Huggins that gets up today wants to be better than the Derrick Huggins that was there yesterday, right?
Mm.
The Derrick Huggins that's going forward tomorrow wants to be better than the Derrick Huggins today. I don't really think in broad terms. People talk about haters and all that, and that's fine. And I do have some. Let's be clear. However, I don't let that be my focus. And I want to encourage all of y'all, Robyn, Side, Cal, Danielle, and even all the other artists that are watching or who've been on. Do your work. Iyanla Van Zandt had a show called Iyanla Fix My Life, and I love one little line she used to say in every intro. She used to say, "I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and I'm here to help you do your work." But the key thing is you got to do the work.
Mhm.
You can have as many coaches as you want. You can have as many rah rah cheerleaders and all of that, but you have to put in the work. And so the product of what you guys are seeing with Avidity, whether it's Avidity TV, whether it's Avidity Awards, Avidity Magazine, and all of the other iterations of Avidity that are there, both present and to come, because there's still Avidity music streaming services coming. There's other things coming down the pike. That is every day. I am laser focused. Robyn will tell you this. Every day I'm laser focused. I sacrifice a lot. I don't go have a lot of fun. I People don't tell you that part. They say the business owner and the entrepreneur and the you the boss and you the mogul, but what they don't see is almost like, remember that song, it's the God in me, Mary Mary.
Mhm.
And they say, oh, you think I'm so fresh. You think but what they don't know is when I get behind closed doors and I hit the floor, because I'm like, y'all ain't see all the times I was crying.
Mhm.
For real. I'm talking about boohoo crocodile tears. You didn't see the times that I was struggling. I'm scrounging for change in my car seat trying to get a 99-cent hamburger. That was back when the double stack was 99 at Wendy's. Come on, Wendy's, bring that back. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? So, no one sees those parts. And the reason why I share them, those times I've had with you guys and with the public, is because I want y'all to understand, when you see the millions that come, when you see the big Avidity studios, when you see all of that, know that that didn't happen overnight. That was a lot of sacrifice, a lot of blood, sweat, tears, crying, praying, believing God, hoping, wishing, praying, abandonments, disappointments. Folk walk out. Folks said they got your back, then they gone. I cannot tell Robyn again. Robyn sitting there, she can tell you what she's seen. Carmina can tell you what she's seen. How many people have come and gone from Avidity? Oh, I got your back. I believe in the vision. I'm right here with you. I'm gonna rock with you till the wheels fall off. And then as soon as the car get a little shaky and the fumes get going on the gas, then they gone. Then I caught them a Uber and they said, bye, see you later. All of that has happened. But the reason I'm not jaded and the reason why I'm not despondent about it is because I know in my Noah, as my old pastor used to say, I know in my Noah that this is going to be unlike anything the music industry has ever seen. When they look at the conglomeration of the media ecosystem that shall be Avidity in its full iteration, people are gonna be like, it's going to be like, it'll make news. People be like, how did you do this? And my story is not gonna change. It's the same story. I believe in who I'm serving. I serve a God that I know had my back. But I also serve a community of artists who I believe in. Now I tell the artists, all I ask for you, when artists say, thank you, Derrick, for this, and that, or whatever, my ask of you is very simple. Just support the platform. You may can't do everything we've asked, but you can do some things, right? You can buy a ticket, you can buy a sponsorship, you can buy an album. Those things can help further this along. And if nothing else, Carmina said it earlier, you can spread the word.
Mhm. Mhm.
You can convince others to come and join this movement. Come be a part of this so that we can continue to grow it. And like B.Slade said earlier tonight, he said, you don't want to be trying to catch a moving train, because once that train is moving, you trying to jump on, then you're not going to have access to get me like you do now. I'm just telling you straight up, you won't. I'll be too busy.
Mhm.
You won't have my personal number. You won't be able to just call me up on the phone or text me and whatever. You'll have to go through handlers and all that kind of stuff for my own sanity, right? not just because I'm trying to be grand. So get on now so I know you by name, so that when my secretary says, hey, Derrick, Kyle Reaves is on the phone, I'm gonna pick it up. Or Saad or Danielle or Rob or whoever. So get in on the ground floor of things and quit waiting on stuff to pop off big before you say you want to be a part, because now you are one of many. And I now have the option to pick, choose, or refuse. So that's my message. Carmina, do you have any final words for us before we go? And I'll hear from these
Like,
artists and then we're going to wrap it up and go.
I would like for the Saints to pre-order this compilation. You can do that. You
Yes, you
can do
can.
that tonight. You don't have to delay. And we want to really, really drive it to the next level. I mean, you heard the visionary's heart. And so let's do it. I mean, it's $9.90. $9.90. Dollar Tree just went up. You can't get but 2 things now for $9.90.
What?
So y'all, did y'all not see the news? So y'all scan this QR code, get the
That's
compilation
so funny.
2024 Volume 1. And I'm gonna tell some of the other up and coming artists, be ready because Volume 2 is coming.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Volume 2 is coming.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I do have a little news I'm gonna make tonight. Volume 2 is actually going to be, my plan for it is to be a double album.
Mm.
So almost like a A and B side, but the A side will be, on traditional record used to be the B side wasn't the best songs. That's not what's happening here. What's happening here is A side is going to be for the artists who participated in the ninth annual Avidity Awards in Chicago.
Oh,
Will be those artists, and then the B side will be for just independent artists that I handpick and say, "Hey, would you like to be a part of this compilation?" And that's how we're going to do it. And that album is going to drop the Friday of the Avidity Awards. So
okay.
Volume 2 is on its way. So we moving this thing right on along. So a lot of great things are happening for Team Avidity. I hope you guys will support it and be a part of it, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Carmina, again for
Yeah,
always answering the call. I appreciate you so much, so
absolutely.
very much for this and being a part of this. Robyn, did you have any final things before we go?
Nope, I just appreciate being on your, you go bring me on anyway, which I think I appreciate about you because I feel like I'm the guinea pig of a lot of your endeavors and I get to reap the benefits of just believing in you as a person, as a pioneer of what you're doing. And so I just appreciate you still believing in me in this long and putting me on everything you got. And yeah, God
You my
bless
secret weapon. I tell people you're my secret weapon.
you. Pew.
Yep, that's it. How about you, Si? What any final words from you?
Oh yeah. This has been an incredible experience. I'm excited to see what happens next. Being a pioneer is something that's gigantic, and I just pray that you understand how much it's going to be rewarded for doing it when nobody else did it first, when nobody else walked that journey first. God will give you more on your way than when you start. And I think people don't understand that's what real faith looked like. Is when you walk in the dark and He's illuminating your steps as you step in, and that's something that you do very well, and that's something that you aspire us to see. So give God glory. My latest single is out right now too, y'all. I love y'all to spin that one as well. It's called Promises. Please check that out. That's one special too, featuring my homie AJ. So yeah, Elijah. So yeah, thank y'all so much again.
Thank you, man. Promises, y'all check it out. And then of course Alive is on the compilation album. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Cal Reed, what's up, brother?
Oh
Talk
yeah.
to me.
Hey, just want to say thank you once again, and thank you to all the volunteers behind the scenes, the entire team, some amazing people I met at the Avidity Awards. I would probably get in trouble naming names, but Elton, and Terry, and Karen, and Morgan, and the band, and just every person. Even my friend Ronald, shout out to him too. Um, Thank you for this family, this community of people who love gospel music. And in closing, I'll say, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, lean not into thine understanding, and in all your ways, run it by Him.
Ito Moshaya. Glory to God.
Is that the promise version? What version was that?
That's the Cal Reeves translation.
Oh, okay.
That's the run it by you version.
That's the run it by you.
I love it. I love it.
All right. Danielle, how about you?
I want to tell you thank you again because even like with giving me the experience of winning the Emerging Artist Award, right?
Yeah.
Like I didn't even have a speech prepared. Like when I went up there, I was so emotional about it. Like I didn't even know what to really say, but just to be like, thank you in so many words. So thank you for that because I still have mine hanging up right there. So
Yes.
it's nice to be recognized not only just by people who voted for you, but y'all made me feel like so special on that night. So I really thank you for all the time and just everything that you put together for us to feel special on that night. So thank
Well, congrats again. I know you got a new single out. You're working at radio right now. Tell them about that real
you.
quick.
That will be done, y'all. Y'all gotta go listen to it, go download it, share it with your friends, your family members, your church, whatever you want to do. It's something you're gonna bop to. We're gonna pray, we're gonna bop, we're gonna pray and bop again. So go check it out.
I love it. Pray and bop.
Pray about
Robyn McGhee, you got some other music too. Tell us.
I do, which is my latest single that is featured on the compilation "I Will Bless Thee, O Lord," featuring B.Slade and A1 Bold. Y'all go download and stream. I have other music too. Come on, Jesus on there. And Nobody by produced by Sean Keys, the
Yeah.
Louisiana Assassin, the A
Yep.
Team on there. Yeah, so if y'all want to hear some good tunes, find me on all digital platforms and social media. I am Robyn McGhee.
I love it. Carmina Barnett, tell the people how they can hear you on the air. You're on the air. Let me just say this, y'all, because she ain't gonna say it. She's nationally syndicated, not local syndicated. National.
I'm talking about it.
Tell them, Carmina. Tell them.
Help me, Holy Ghost. Well, I am Carmina Barnett. God has been good. You can check me out on various platforms. Just go to my Facebook page. You can see the link there. But can I invite you guys, if you are in the industry, if you are whatever level, it doesn't matter. We're going to be doing something, myself and Reverend Huggins. We're going to be a part of the Gospel Industry Coalition On Air Academy. This is a free panel. We've got some amazing guests who are going to be sharing great information. Y'all, just go to the link, go to my page. You'll see it there. Derrick has it on his page as well. Scan
Yes.
the QR code. You can always continue to learn more. So join us for this. It's going to be amazing. We've got Cheryl Jackson, Willie Mae McGyver, Robyn McCullum, Mike Chandler, Derrick Huggins, and I'll get to tell the people hey and bye. So y'all join us, all right?
And I just want to co-sign this. This is a part of the Gospel Industry Coalition, founded by Teresa Harrison, Dr. Teresa Harrison Jackson,
Mhm.
and Don Jackson of Central City Productions and the Stellar Awards. They commissioned a organization for all of us to bring the industry together because we were all doing our own separate thing,
Yeah.
and that's what it's designed to do. So the coalition has different committees, and Carmina and I serve on the radio. I serve on a few committees, but this one is the radio committee led by Mike Chandler of Rejoice Musical Soul Food, legend in the industry. Again, on this committee, you got, like she said, Radio Robyn McCullum. You got, oh my God, Mike Chandler, Cheryl Jackson, Tracy Bethay, Carmina Barnett, myself, Willie Mae McIver. I'm talking about heavy hitters in the industry of radio, especially gospel radio. So you guys come on and be a part of that. It's on Carmina's page. It's on my page as well. We'd love to have you join us. And I'll be talking about social media specifically with radio and gospel radio and how to use that and leverage that to listeners and also bring further ties into the community. So that's what I'll be talking about. So come on. All the speakers are going to be a phenomenal artists. You should tap in because it's something you need to hear from these people. Y'all be wanting to know what radio talking about. Well, come find out. Okay. So love you guys. Thank everybody again. One more time. Don't forget the compilation is available for pre-order right now. It is available on iTunes. And you can get it. You can go ahead and pre-order it now, and then it will drop on Friday, May the 9th. Friday, May the 9th. All my compilation artists, I need y'all. Make sure what we talked about. We want to run the numbers up. We really want to, especially these next couple of weeks, we really want to focus hard on getting our numbers where we want them to be because we are going to chart in Jesus' name. I believe it. So we're going to do it with your help. Everybody, let's do that. Also, Avidity TV is free. Carmina, we said, been saying it all night. It's free, y'all. Free, 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 free 99.
Free
Go
clean
over.
content.
Yes, whatever platform you choose, you can get it on your iPhone. Go to your Apple Store and you can download Avidity TV. You can go to your Android phone or tablet and download it there. You can also get it on Fire TV, on your Fire Stick and your Fire TV devices on Amazon. You can also get it on Apple TV devices and you can get it on Roku TV. Come on, y'all. And look, if you ain't got all that, just pull up your laptop or your desktop computer and go to aviditytv.com and you can watch it online that way as well. We got every way. And it's coming soon in the next month or two. We're going to have LG TV, Android TV, and Samsung TV as well. So we just going to keep expanding this thing for you to watch it. And it's always going to be free. And we're going to keep adding content and keep adding content and keep adding content. And artists, again, get your own channel like the Exciting Holy Sons. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, that's great.
I don't think I don't think they understood what happened right then. That's a blessing. Let me put it back on the screen so y'all can see. Y'all see that? The Exciting Holy Sons TV for as low as $25 a month. The highest plan is $100 a month. Even if you went with the highest plan, that's still worth it. You can't even get on radio for $100. Carmina, you know I ain't lying. Danielle, you done a radio campaign. You know. Robyn, you know too. Cal, you know. It ain't cheap. Come on, somebody. So Let's do this, guys. Let's support the platform. Let's support Avidity TV. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining on. We will see y'all next time. God bless everybody. I love you all to life. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Until next time, we see y'all next time. God bless.